This is Samantha from Wisconsin. I am the dragon's daughter, and I swear to you, those who harm you will die screaming.
Hey, Sistah Speak fam, this is Jackie from Silicon Valley, and this is your PSA to KTSS. Keep that shit short, and sign up for the Patreon if you can, because we all love our sisters as much as a Targaryen loves, their siblings.
Greetings from Dame Goody of the North. Kakalaki, worst of her name, sour like dill pickles, bringing fuck around and find out energy to the Sistahs Guard.
Hey, Sistah Speak Nation, this is Joseph from Las Vegas. I graciously would like to thank the old gods and the new for not allowing the old showrunners of our beloved Dem Thrones from being a part of this so far wonderful prequel series. Dracarys.
Hey sisters, this is Ray from Cali in Texas now. Well. We see that Jon Snow ain't the only one who knows nothing. King Viserys, you ain't got to be worried about no secrets of the long night, bruh. D&D destroyed that storyline, and Arya killed him. Yep, not a factor.
You're late. The cupbearer must not be late. Leaves people wanting for cups. Hey sisters, Robert for the Bay here by way of the RVA. Just want to say, House of the Dragons, we back baby. GOT, let's go.
This is Alex the Taxman from Memphis, Tennessee. My family has just been destroyed, but instead of being by my side or Rhaenyra's, you chose to celebrate your own rise, laughing with your whores and your lick spittles. Your lick spittles. I love it, your lick spittles.
Greetings to the queens of Sistah Speak Nation. It absolutely warms my heart to hear your wonderful voices talking all things House of the Dragon. Sir Zombie Scotty of House Silverfox, or keep that shit short, means something entirely different.
Brother Ray is back in the house of the dragon, Dracarys.
Hello, sisters and the Sistah Speaks family. This is Yolande from the House of New York. And I feel that I can get down with dragons. I can even get down with some backstabbing from Middlefinger. I cannot get down with trying to marry a 2-year-old child, a baby. And for a reminder for everyone, please wear sunscreen. I know the Crab King, people think it's grayscale, but it can also be sunburn.
Hey sisters, this is Aussie John, and I am ready to go deep into some hot drag.
What's up, Sistah Speak Nation? This is Derek from Florida, House of the Targaryens, first of his name, reminding you all to keep that shit short or feel the Dracarys when all 4 sisters hit you with the flames.
Welcome to Sistah Speak House of the Dragon, where we discuss the HBO Max original series, House of the Dragon, from a sister's point of view. I am Sister LM.
I'm Sister J.
I'm Sister A.
And I am Sister K, and welcome to episode 10, our finale. Let's get started.
This is it, y'all.
This is it. I'm sad.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
All y'all out
It's been
there
enjoyable.
watching.
It's been very fun. Very fun.
Yes.
Before we get into what I'm sure is going to be a long ass podcast, let's get into what we are lipping, sipping, and swagging with today.
All right, I will kick us off. I have on my L&M bling necklace. Thank you, Sister A. And I also have on my Sister Speak Productions hat.
Nice.
Oh, so comfy.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's cute.
And
It's cute.
thank you. And you can't see it, but I do have on a Sister Speak shirt. Take my word for it.
Yeah.
On my lips today, I am still with my red theme. I'm layering today. So I have on MAC matte lipstick in the name Chili.
Ooh.
And it's like a reddish orange.
Mm-hmm.
But to make it more redder, I layered it with MAC lip gloss. And it's like a red sparkly gloss.
Oh.
And this one is called Wicked Wave.
Ooh,
Wow, that's bright.
nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I don't know if y'all can
together.
tell, but I am like almost down to the bottom of this.
Scraping.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like here.
It's a favorite.
Yeah.
It is definitely a favorite. And I am drinking some ginger ale.
Yes.
Run that on. You know you
That's
want to
some
run that out.
enunciation,
Just
baby.
make it one word.
Just make it one
It's
word
all
like
right.
normal.
Nope. In my
Right.
Game of Thrones,
Okay.
extra large
Yes.
mug again,
Nice.
and
Awesome.
some ice. And I also have my little lily pad today.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. And that's it for me.
Okay, for me, I have let's see my bling. I have my blingy J. There it is. Thank you, Sister A, my blingy J. And wait a minute. We really do have on logo t-shirts. This our logo t-shirt. However, I'm pretty short, and this is pretty big. So it's way down there somewhere. But anyway, so that's all my bling. Let's see. Oh, for my hydration today. First of all, I have two. I have two official Yetis. I have my beautiful pink bottle with my government initials on it and the beautiful little heart. Isn't that cute, though? And it's full of, thank you, Sister LM. And it's full of ice cold water. Then, because this is going to be a long podcast, y'all, and it's the last one, I got my official Yeti stemless wine container with my government name on the back. And in it,
love the color.
Yes, I love this color. And in it, I'm drinking. I'm going to show y'all because, see, just in case I need a refill, I bought the bottle with me.
Trouble.
Listen, that's smart.
Hey, this is House of the Dragon wine. And this is Pinot Noir.
Fantastic.
And wait a minute.
Have
you like
tasted
it?
yet?
Yeah, do you like it?
Oh.
She got chug.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. House of the Dragon makes three varieties, and this is my fave, the Pinot Noir.
Okay.
I don't like the Cab, but then I don't drink Cabernet, so.
Okay.
Ooh, it's good. Okay. And my lippy, I pulled out my favorite, because this is the final one. So I got my Milani.
Hey.
Number 42, Rose Femme.
Yes.
That's your fave.
One of my faves now, too. Yes.
And to match this little sucker, I got my Avon Glimmer 6 lip liner in an appropriate size, I may add. In Perfect Plum. Oh, let me put it there. See?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It matches it perfectly. And,
seamless.
And I mean, for it to be two different brands, it matches perfect. The exact same. That's it for me.
All right. I'm hopping on in. I too have got my monogrammed
Shut the front door.
Yeti from
I
my
love the
awesome
bottle.
Sister LM. Thank you so much.
Yep.
And that is full with the ice waters. And that is sitting upon my homemade, crocheted, giant Dallas-sized Costa. Thank you, Sister J.
You're welcome.
But
I'm working on some new ones.
Oh,
you're working on them?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's
I know this is going to be a long podcast, so this is not going to be enough. So I've got an extra bottle here, and it is cozying up with my
love that one.
Just so cute.
My adorable,
cute.
homemade crocheted from our nation and family member Simone.
Yay, Simone!
Oh,
so cute,
fantastic! Yes, and they
You
are
really talented.
That
That
is
is such a cute little
like
thing.
the
so
detail.
I
freaking
know.
adorable.
Yes.
It's adorable.
Yes, the candy corn look. She also made one as a vampire and one as a Frankenstein, and they're all equally amazing. So thank
That
you,
is
Simone.
so cute.
Too cute.
For my lippy today, I pulled out my NYX slip tease.
Ooh.
Oh.
And appropriately, this is called Fire Dancer.
Oh, wow.
Which
Look at that
surprised
color.
even me.
I love that one.
That is you.
That's a
Yeah.
good color.
Yeah.
Okay, I need that.
You look good in that deep color. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, this goes on so lightly, but like a stain.
Okay.
So you have to
okay.
really scrape it off and just put it on a little bit
A
and
little
then
bit.
work it. And it's also drying. So I've got my Rebel Stay Glossy in Captivate Me to give me some
Ooh.
moisture and some shine. And for my blings and swags tonight, I've got on my Soul Sister bracelet. Thank you, Sister LM. I've also got on my rose gold Sister A necklace. Thank you, Sister K. And I too have my whoops.
Wrong side.
Wrong side.
Our logo's so low.
My logo
long
sleeve t-shirt, which I do love. I don't mind it so big because it's great for just
Right, right.
putzing around the house. And
But I have a question. Are your sleeves too long?
yes,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So even your sleeves are too
and
long.
I'm tall, so
Yeah.
it's big.
Okay.
I think
But
the
I don't mind.
brand is larger than we thought it would be. Normally we have to be fighting with it being too tight.
Exactly.
Based on
Plenty
the
of room
brand.
in these suckers.
Heck yeah. We can grow into these.
Yeah, they are comfy. though.
No
We
more
don't
growing.
need
Don't need to grow.
No, we
Yeah,
shouldn't.
that's kind of what you said.
Shouldn't.
No,
No, I don't need to grow.
Don't put that on me.
No, that's not a good goal.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for me.
Okay, I will go next. So I also have on our Sister Speak, our new long sleeve Sister Speak Productions shirt. Thank you to Tamra at
Thank you, Tamra.
Thank you, Tamra.
They're
Instant
very
Imprint.
soft, Tamara.
Yes, I love the
Very
shirt.
soft.
I
Yes.
just did not anticipate the size range.
Yes.
So it's Instant Imprint Sugarland in Houston. So I appreciate Tamra for getting those hooked up for us. And I love the logo is just so smooth and
It is.
it is
very
on
nice.
there. Very nice.
We just put it too
I'm
low.
rubbing mine on my tummy.
It's not that. It can't be that
Not that low. Come on, now.
Listen, for the family members that have not met the sisters in person, I am a short E.
Yeah.
That logo is
She is slightly taller than Sister.
Here we
J.
go. Here we go.
A shorty.
light.
No, we the
Like-
same height.
No, ma'am. No, we're not.
Ma'am.
Actually, wait a minute, LM. I feel like I gotta go back and look at the picture.
Please do.
You might be a little. Which one is shorter, Sister A?
To
LM.
me,
Shorter.
it's all short.
Good answer. Good answer.
They're all way down there. I don't know what happened.
We are. We are.
Yes,
but
I mean, we're all
yes,
short,
definitely
except
J
for
and
Sister A.
LM are way down there. They're in the
I feel like
fours.
Amazon.
I'm not in the fours.
Sister J's in the
Sister
in the
J's
high
in the
fours.
right.
J's
That's
in the
why I'm
fours.
taller.
Yeah, thank you, Sister A. The
Hi.
The really, really high force. But we need to do a barefoot,
We do.
check.
Should.
We do.
Next time we meet up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think the last time we were all together, we took pictures together in Vegas. You could definitely tell the height difference. It's gonna happen in all our pictures, but yeah.
We
I
need
think
to confirm who's the shortest.
Oh, we already know. It's Sister J. We already know. But I think that's why
I
our
don't care.
shirts are looking a little bit big on us.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you, Tamra. So that's one of my swags. I also have my Soul Sister bracelet. Thank you, Sister LM. And it's in rose gold. And my permanent swag under here. And then I have a new one.
Yeah.
Our logo. Can't tell.
Nice
Yeah,
one.
we can see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can see it.
Our logo, I got a new watch.
Cool.
And my old little wristband still works.
I love
Love
the
it.
wristwatch band.
Yes, they're so comfortable. So
They
much more
are.
comfortable than what they give you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I put that on there because I'm now learning how to do that ahead of time. I used to do it last time. I also have my blingy K. So I'm swagged out today.
Yes.
This is Sister A.
Welcome.
For my drink, I have my Snapple Apple. I did not put it in a cup. I'm just tossing it back. And then I also have my Sister Speak pint.
My old friend.
Yes, with our Sister K name on it.
Nice.
And I have in my own concoction of homemade hurricane. And I haven't taken a swig yet.
Lanja.
Lanja. Sing, sing, sing. Ooh, that's good. I went over the afro today, y'all.
Oh my. Over
You're
the
brave.
afro.
I went over the afro.
Wow.
On the shot glass. So I have the MAC Love Me lipstick in the color of 9 Lives.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's really nice.
It's bright.
It looks very nice.
Yes.
And I also, this time, I normally don't. I did put a little bit of, I don't know why, because this is not a matte. It's their creamy version, but I did have some little soft lip stuff underneath it.
Oh, yeah.
Then after I put this on, I was like, okay, I didn't need that. But then I also had added, which I normally don't do, a lip liner, but I decided to do a lip liner today. And this is one that I think one of my friends gave me, and it's called Creamy Lip SPO Liner from Evio Beauty. Never heard of it, but this, I don't even see a color on here. It's really faintly written. It's called Brook. Brook.
Let's see what it looks like.
Sorry, I'm
No, take the cap off.
What color is the pencil?
Brook. I think it's called Brook because that's.
No, I want to see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I did a line around.
Is
It's
it
really
self-sharpened?
No, I gotta sharpen it. So
And
it's
is it
really
creamy?
dull. It's a creamy lip liner.
Okay.
I'm surprised.
And it stays on?
Well, so far it's on. I don't really use these, so I mean, I've had this for a minute and I don't really use them, but I need to start so I can use them up. But anyway, this is the MAC 9 Lives in the Love Me lipstick collezione.
Very nice.
In the box.
Very red.
In the box.
Yes, I keep mine in the box if I have the box. And I think that is all I have.
Okay.
So we can get into this episode.
Woohoo!
The Black Queen.
This episode was too much.
It really was.
a doozy.
I had to, you know what? The second time I watched it, because I did watch it one more time, I turned the sound off. And I just, because I have my closed captions on, and I just read it that whole until she was through with the baby.
episode.
Oh,
No.
I skipped through the baby part.
Well,
the
until she was through with the baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then I turned the sound back on because
I wasn't watching that again.
Yeah.
No. I'm like,
All that-
why?
All the
Who
hollering.
decided to have all these MF and birth scenes in all these MF and episodes?
Why do we have to
We don't
watch
need-
it?
Yeah, we don't need
all
to watch
that.
it.
No, we know it's horrible, obviously. So
Yeah.
thanks.
Awful.
But you
And-
know what? This surprisingly birth scene, I did not mind because y'all know I was not a fan of Rhaenyra. Not the character, but the actress. Yes.
Oh.
It just
the
wasn't
new
connecting
one,
for
the
me.
new one.
The new one. Yes. But her in
aged
that
one.
birth scene
Yeah.
won me over.
Really?
Okay.
She
Mhm.
was
She
good.
had
Working
me
for you.
Yep.
cringing
She won
and
me
hurting
over.
the whole effing time.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And when she was like, fuck, and then she was like, ooh. And then the way she was rubbing like her side and bent over, ooh. I was just like, I can't.
Well, first of all, when Rhaenys comes in, I don't know. That whole scene just irritated me because I really like her. And I like her character, but she was just too effing abrupt, I think.
She was.
Very.
She just
I
blurted
mean,
it out.
like she was mad at her or something. Hell, she didn't kill the king. You know what I mean?
No,
she's
but what
still
was she supposed
salty
to do?
with her.
Make small talk? They're on limited time.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
she
Could've been
could
right
at
behind
least
her.
preface it by
She
saying,
didn't
I
have
have some
time to-
I have some dire news, or
Yeah.
I have some really upsetting news, or I have some really bad news. Something not. She just
No.
blurted.
Yeah. And she knew it was because she approached her after that and said,
Yeah.
your father, my cousin, has
Mhm.
died.
Mhm.
So
No,
But
she
yeah,
said
it was
it's
abrupt.
dead.
Yeah, she said he did.
he did.
He dead.
I mean, he is dead.
And them greens is coming for your
And
ass.
Damon's like, how'd he die? Did you see him the last time you were there? He didn't have much to get him
How
dead.
about they killed him?
I mean,
where have you
really.
been for the
Where
last
you
16
been?
Yeah.
years?
Okay.
Big hole in his head. And no.
Yeah.
Well, but you know what though? From Damon's point of view, I can certainly see why he asked that question. I just
yeah.
left your ass. He was still okay. He's wasting away.
He wasn't okay.
He wasn't
Well,
okay. And they knew that.
mm-mm.
That's what the damn
Yeah.
speech was.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
That was why Rhaenyra, I think she realized at that moment, this is a lot. And she'd
Yeah.
been by his ass, wiping his brow, even
Yeah.
though she's a, but she's still been there.
Yes.
And
Mhm.
I feel like that's why she came up with that speech. Plus, also, she wanted to have her father have one last like happy moment before.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's probably more of the motivation.
Mhm.
I don't know because she really, I feel like, was hurt when she said when Rhaenys said they crowned him, they named him king, and she's like, "Oh, Alicent had him named king." Like,
Yeah.
I thought we was past all that.
No, what really hurt her is when Rhaenys said they locked me in my room while this was going on.
Yeah.
And that's when Rhaenyra says, you mean Alicent had you
Right.
swear allegiance to
Yep.
Aegon?
When
And
Rhaenys
Rhaenys
swear
said, yeah,
allegiance.
that's
Mhm.
to me, that's what did
what
it.
got her.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what got her.
That is.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because
That's
as you
sneaky
point
shit.
out, she probably was thinking we passed all that.
Right?
Because she was supposed to come back.
Yeah.
Yep. We knew
Mhm.
that wasn't going to happen. But
Damon
yeah.
ready to jump bad.
Hey, but Damon was asking
Hey.
the right questions. Oh, and who was with him?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
and who else saw this? Oh, nobody?
Oh, no
Oh.
witnesses.
And now,
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
and now they done crown him where?
Yeah.
In the dragon pit?
Mm-hmm.
With the witnesses.
Well,
Yeah.
and then, but he
What-
was jumping
When they
bad.
herded all the witnesses.
And heard it and rounded them all
Mhm.
up.
Yeah.
He was jumping bad
Yeah.
with Rhaenys, like, oh, and you happen to be alive. You standing here in front of us
Right.
now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
You
you
didn't burn them up?
good freaking point. You didn't
good
burn them
point.
up.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
Why
point.
not? You
Mhm.
had them all right
Mhm.
there.
I liked her
Good
answer.
ass question, Damon.
Yeah.
Good question.
Waka. Waka.
Well, that's what we were all saying, but like,
Yes.
but I liked her answer. I'm glad they put that into this
Yes.
episode. 'cause
Yeah.
I'm sure
Her
they
answer was
probably
good.
thought everybody was going to be like, why the hell she didn't burn them up? She had a chance. Get rid of all this.
Mm-hmm.
She said, look, it ain't my war to start.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Yep, that's true.
It is true.
Yep.
Sister J is on it today.
own
A million of them.
Own it.
But yeah,
So-
she was right though.
Now, before
Yeah.
we go on, the very first scene was little Luke,
Yeah.
looking at the table, talking
Looking
about, I
like
don't want.
10 years old.
He do, don't he?
Yeah.
He
How old
said,
is he
I-
supposed to be?
14.
14.
Okay.
I like how they say it, 10 and 4.
Well,
And
that's
then
14.
yes.
I know, but I like how they say it. They say it. I like
You do that much math.
You're right.
Otherwise, I need a calculator.
Okay. But he was saying, I don't want Driftmark. His grandsire. And when he said it, I was like, oh, your grandsire gone. But then I was like, oh, he's talking about
Yeah, he talking about
Coryls.
sea snack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Is he gonna die? And she's just like, and before she could even say, I don't know. We don't know. He's like, I don't want it. I don't want Driftmark.
Yeah.
I'll just mess it up. I can't even get on a boat without wanting to throw up.
He said he gets green sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with
like
him.
his grandfather, his other one. Varys.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because Viserys was like
Or Viserys.
throwing up and
Yeah.
stuff.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm. He didn't like that boat ride.
Mm-mm.
And then he's telling Rhaenyra, I'm not like you. You said that grandfather gave you a choice. She's like, well,
Yeah.
I had to do my duty.
Mhm.
That was a good scene, and it was kind of like foreshadowing too. I
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you got to the end,
It
then you
was.
could see how the beginning was
Yeah.
foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what, I do need though. In between when they bring this back, I need a puzzle of that war table.
That is
Yes.
the bomb.
Oh, wasn't that
It is.
the way they lit it up was
Lit
just
it
like
up. I
fascinating.
They called it the painted
Yes.
table.
Yes, I
That
want that.
was so
I want that
cool.
in
I
a
want one of
puzzle.
those in my
Good.
house.
I'm like,
Yeah, that's what I
finally,
mean,
a
or a
map.
picture or something. But
Yeah.
I'd rather have it in a puzzle so I could, put it together.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Good
Yeah.
idea.
But they had so much stuff on the map, you could barely see where the hell stuff
What's what?
was.
Well, but that's because they had they got icons of everything, just like
Yeah.
chess players. So they was moving them around
Yeah.
and stuff. So
Yeah.
and there's a lot of shit in Westeros.
So cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of houses.
Yes. Sure
A
are.
lot of noble
Mhm.
people. So
Yeah.
Anyway.
So when Rhaenys is telling her all this about the daddy and the, getting Aegon getting crowned and all that, Rhaenyra starts having labor pains.
I know.
And I'm like, oh Lord.
Uh-oh.
I
Here we go
know.
again.
Going
Yeah.
into labor. And I was
Yep.
like, oh, this ain't good.
Mm-mm.
No, because it wasn't her time.
It wasn't.
She wasn't ready.
No.
Mm-mm.
Too soon.
Now, what did you think about the scenes when they were showing the birth scene? They showed a lot, but when they were flashing to the dragon and her.
Oh, because
The dragon and her.
Syrax was feeling it. I mean,
Yes.
they're bonded. So Syrax
Yes.
was feeling that.
It was.
Yes.
Cool. I love
That was very well done.
It
I
really
thought.
was.
Yeah.
Because her dragon was just as upset
Feeling
as she
her
was.
pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feeling her pain. So that
I know,
was good.
watching that scene, I was like, okay, look,
was
let this
too
be the
long.
last MFing pregnancy
Please.
for Rhaenyra. Get the fucking tea.
Yeah, but okay, this is
Nice
5.
with the tea.
6.
No.
No, because the one's a twin. The last one were twins. They're twins.
Right. So
5.
this is 5.
Yeah.
Let it be the end, the last one you try to
She's
have
not
because yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
Mm-mm.
I would be, but we'll get there.
Yeah,
later.
she should be.
Yeah, she should be.
But anyway, so all the little handmaidens are like, let us help you. Let us help her.
Yeah.
She's like, no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Want to do it on her own.
I'm
Like,
pulling it out by
yeah.
myself.
Oh,
I mean, really?
She knew something was wrong.
She did.
Yeah,
That's why she wanted
Get
to do
it
it
out.
herself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And then while
other than the yelling and stuff, though, it was a well done scene.
It really was
well done. But all that moaning and yelling, it was just too
shit,
much.
you would be.
And she
Well,
was
I know,
calling for
I know.
Daemon.
Yeah.
When he was down in the council chamber.
Now, I knew Daemon wasn't gonna go up there until it was over.
But I don't think she was calling for him because she was going through labor and pain. She was calling for him like, don't make no decisions without me.
There you go. That's what I think too.
Don't start a war while I'm having this kid.
He wasn't gonna go. Cause did you see the look he gave that dude when the dude said, "Shall I call the Meister?"
Yeah.
He looked at him like, "I'm gonna
No,
cut
do
you."
you want to talk to the Meister? He like, dude,
no,
right?
I've done that before. I've been there, done that.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the whole reason why he wasn't nowhere up there.
But I like this scene because as she's doing all that screaming and hollering, and they're trying, and he's trying to plan shit.
Yep.
All the guys are like,
yeah,
we need to like pause for a minute. Like,
right?
Are we just gonna keep on?
Like, are you gonna go see about your wife niece?
No. but I like
Baby
the
mama
fact
niece
that
wife.
I like the fact that when Lucerys comes down in there and says, "No," the queen says, "We ain't doing nothing."
Yeah.
And Daemon just kept right on planning, kept right on talking, kept right on giving instructions. And he says, "Come with me. I'll show you what it means to be."
No, but Jace wasn't rowdy body with it because he Daemon act like he didn't hear nothing. And Jace said, "Did you hear what I just said?"
Excuse me. I liked how he spoke up for his mama.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
but you know what? He wasn't gonna get too ignorant with it. Let's be real.
But still,
this was interesting to me because, well, the scene before when Rhaenys goes to get them and they're dueling on the beach, he is whooping up on Luke, honey. I mean, whooping. And then one of the little side guards like, "Sir, you might want to ease up on your brother." He was fierce with it and like was hauling him up and stuff. And I'm like, okay, now look, Luke, Jace. Yeah, cool.
But Jace was always with Aegon playing tricks and stuff on Aemond. It's just that Luke just followed because he was the little brother.
Right.
And he was right in there. Right in there. So, I mean, he got the same kind of temperament, except he's not no drunkard and rapist.
He's not hothead like that.
Well, he's not a drunkard or a rapist like Aegon is.
But I feel like he is a little bit hot-headed because he
is.
Immediately when he gets in there and she tells him, "Your grandfather's dead," he's like, "Where Daemon at?" First thing.
Yeah.
What are we gonna
do? What are we
doing?
doing?
About to run off. Okay, let's go fight. She's like, hold up.
Exactly.
Yes.
We ain't doing all that. We ain't doing all that. Ooh, that was a good scene though.
Yeah.
But it just kind of made me wonder about their relationship with those two boys and Daemon, because obviously he didn't have no problems like acting like he was telling Daemon some shit that Daemon didn't want to hear.
Oh yeah, I think okay. The think back to the episode where Alicent was doing all that screaming and shit, and she cut Rhaenyra's arm, and then everybody Crispy was going to do something, and Daemon stepped in front of them boys. Remember? Oh yeah. They know he is not going to let anybody bother them or hurt them. But he also ain't gonna suffer no fools. Okay, yeah, your mama the queen, and she was named heir and everything. But don't get it twisted, baby. Don't get it twisted. And Jace being okay. If Luke is 14. Then Jace has got to be probably 16. Yeah, 16. And so, he's feeling all mannish and stuff.
Of course.
And rather than to not, actually what Daemon did, I thought was perfect. Because rather than to knock him out or embarrass him in front of the other people.
Because he could have.
Yeah, he could have. He said, because if it was Aemond, he would have.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
He said, well, come on and let me show you.
Yes.
Let me show you what it truly means to be loyal.
And that was a good scene.
That was very good.
Yes, I like that.
Man,
if I was one of them dudes, I'd be like, look, dude, why are you asking me?
You know what, though? It is always fascinating to me.
Just checking.
I know. But don't you find it fascinating that regardless of what side you're on, whether it's with the High Towers and King's Landing or them, all the people around them, they know they got dragons, but everybody is so... Their reactions whenever they see one of the dragons,
face.
Yeah, I know, but I love it though because you would think they would, see him a lot and stuff.
No.
I
mean, flying
mean,
somewhere,
not
not
up
in
close.
your face.
True.
That's true.
Snarling and
That's true.
shit in your face.
But when Caraxes comes up
that
there,
was great. Yep.
That was really good.
Yeah,
they both
that
was like
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pledge to y'all.
I'm loyal to the queen.
All of them.
I'm pledging all y'all.
I pledge to her, to Jace, to Luke, the little bitty one,
to little John, all of them.
He's that little one that's coming. I already pledged that one.
And all the other ones coming.
I pledged to all the unborns.
Yes.
That's true.
I'm like, dude, what you doing? I've been here. I ain't running back on nobody. Come on.
And you know what though? Another thing I found really interesting in that whole, birth, death scene and everything was the fact that, did you notice those sisters of the Sept, they let her wrap that baby? Silent sisters.
Mm-hmm.
They let her wrap that baby.
No, they wanted to help. But by that point, they knew Rhaenyra, she needs to do everything herself.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
little
she wrapped the
baby was
baby
all
up.
misshapen.
Yeah.
I know.
And I'm sure out of the 3 she already has, it had to be the incest stuff. The incest genes, something.
Definitely.
Wasn't working right.
Yeah. Wouldn't you think?
We're not supposed to have
because
babies with your uncle.
Yeah.
Your uncle.
We don't
None of
know
them.
how them twins are going to be. I mean, are they going to be mentally there or anything? Because they were little bitty baby.
Right. We don't know yet.
So we don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We do not know.
No.
So
TBD.
Yeah.
Well, at least they was born. I mean,
Yeah.
living and stuff.
Yeah.
So, they're better than this little one.
Yeah.
So we have another, funeral scene.
That was sad.
Very.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And everybody there.
Yeah.
Everybody.
It was a great shot, though.
It
Ooh,
was.
isn't it beautiful?
At that point, and some people, the guards were up high and low, and it was really beautifully shot.
I like that when they do that though,
Yeah.
because Daemon always points out how formidable Dragonstone is, and how you can't sneak up on them because they're so high up and stuff.
Yeah.
But even then, that scene where those guards in red they even higher than everybody else because they're watching. Because they that was really nice.
It was. It
That
was.
was really, really
Yep.
nice.
Really good
So,
scene.
but they high up there. though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And while they're watching the little baby body burn, Daemon's looking at Rhaenyra, then here comes the Eric.
Eric.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay.
This was cool.
This
this
was
is
cool.
great.
He come up. He immediately kneels.
Yes.
Reaches
No
in his-
hesitation.
None.
Nope.
Yes.
Takes off his hat, kneels, takes the crown out his bag,
All the
Mhm.
respect.
and says, I am pledging to Queen Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
He goes through his little words. I will take no lands. I will take no wife. I will
Yep.
la, 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 la. Here you go.
Isn't that interesting
Now,
though?
where he snatched that from?
Oh, he
Might
went
have
in
snatched
there.
that from Viserys.
He went in there. He went
Yeah.
into the king's of quarters and got that crown.
I'm sure he did.
Right.
I'm
How
sure
come
he
he had
did.
to?
Right?
Because it's where the king is. Allison don't even have that crown. It's where
No.
the king is.
Well, then it made me want to go back, which I didn't do, and
I
see what
did.
they put on. What's his
No,
name?
they did not put the crown, the Targaryen crown.
It's a different
on
crown
Aegon.
on Aegon.
On Aegon.
Right.
It's like the conqueror
It's the
crown
conqueror's
thing.
crown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Oh, that's
because
right.
it
They did
matches
say-
that sword thing.
Yep.
It looks
And-
different.
But the crown
Yeah.
that he gave her is probably
From
what
her daddy.
Yeah,
Her dad.
It's what her daddy wore,
and what their
Right.
their daddy and their daddy and their
because
daddy
it had the
did.
authentic. It's just like our authentic Yetis. It had the authentic Targaryen seal on it.
No, she didn't. She don't put us in the same light as the Targaryen
did.
seal on the
A
crown.
crown and a Yeti.
Here you go, Sister J.
Yes.
Yeti, we
No.
need some kickbacks, y'all.
Right. We're still waiting.
But yeah,
No,
that
but
was
I
really
love
good.
that. I love that Eric scene though.
Yes.
I did
He's
too.
like pretty
Me
much
too.
fuck what y'all heard. I'm here pledging my
Exactly.
allegiance
Exactly.
with
Yep.
the authentic crown.
Yes.
And you don't need to pull Caraxes out on my ass.
Yep.
Ain't that
Right.
true?
Yep.
Right.
I'm already ready. I'm
Ready. Yeah.
But what made that scene though is when Daemon knelt too.
Well,
When
we
he
put it on her
knelt
head.
and said, "My queen."
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. And then everybody knows.
Everybody knelt
Well,
except for Rhaenys.
almost
Well,
everybody.
exactly.
Ooh,
Yeah.
she says, I ain't been into
Not-
nobody.
Yeah. She ain't there yet.
No.
She's not.
No, and I
Not
think-
yet, but
I think
she will
also we find out later that she was trying to wait for Coryls because he's the one that does
Snap.
all that shit.
Right?
be. Exactly.
Yep.
He's the one that
Right.
pledges where they gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she doesn't want to
Exactly.
overstep him. So I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But at
Yeah.
the time, I'm thinking, ooh, she bold.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because she's the
Mhm.
only one.
Only one, but thankfully
And
she's in
Rhaenyra
the back.
looking dead at it too.
The
Thankfully,
queen who
she
never
was
was.
in the back, so
Yep.
nobody could see her not kneeling.
Right.
True.
Right.
Yeah, because she was
Sneaky.
behind everybody.
Hmm
Yeah.
That was a good scene. And
Yeah.
then
And I like the scene too where the next scene where she's
Yes.
walking
Walking
into
in.
the chamber and her guards
Slow
go to follow her. She went,
Yes. Yeah.
up that.
Mhm.
with the slow motion down the hallway.
Yeah.
was
When they're
good.
Yes.
walking in unison.
Yes.
I know.
That was
I
so
love that.
cool.
I
Yeah.
love
It's
that.
Yeah.
very, very good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like her though.
But it
I
just
like
makes you,
the actor playing her though. Excellent job.
makes you realize, like, you know, she just had to bury a baby,
Yeah.
whatever they call it,
Yeah.
Taurus the
Yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
turn around, put her shit on, and get ready to go
Yeah.
have her
To the war
council.
room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
the first thing she says was, oh, and I like the fact, did you notice that Rhaenyra was the cupbearer?
Yes.
Just like
Yes.
she was when
Some
she was when we
wine.
first started. That was
Mhm.
cute.
Yeah.
But
And
when
I
she told her,
loved
come on. Yeah.
come with me. And then
Yes.
she got her sister.
Her
to come
sister
on with
too.
me.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
she
That was
knows,
cool.
look, just because you a girl don't mean you ain't got no value.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's
Come to
exactly
the
what that
table.
You
was.
will
Come
be
to the
included.
table.
Come to
Yes.
the table.
Right.
Yep.
That was
Yep.
great.
I love
Yep.
that.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
But
And I think that
table-
was big for Rhaenys too.
I think
yes,
so
it
too.
was.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
table, the way they
Oh,
lit up the
so
table, just the whole
cool.
ceremony of it, I just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It
From
was
dark
just
to light. Yeah.
Mhm.
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It was.
Mm.
It really was.
It was very good.
So then,
you know,
she's asking, like, okay, where are we at? And
Yeah,
Daemon, he's
right.
rattling
Who
off
we got?
numbers and who's
Yeah.
and peoples, and then all the little
Mhm.
meisters and shit on the side is saying, okay, well, them folks said yes. This one we gotta go find
Mhm.
out about them. We don't
Right.
know about them yet. Now, this is what I found interesting when she said, my mama was an
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And they share Baratheon blood as well.
And
Yes, that's what she
yes,
said.
Which I was surprised. Yes.
Mhm.
I thought that was interesting.
Yes, me too.
Very
Because
interesting.
wasn't Aaron the one that Robert killed to be the king? Remember? Wasn't he the one that was poisoned?
No.
Yeah.
That was the Mad King, right? No.
No, before the Mad King.
Robert.
I'm not sure.
You mean Aaron from the Vale?
Okay. When Game of Thrones first starts.
Yeah, the crazy sister's husband was the hand of the king, but he didn't get killed by Robert. It was the Lannister. They killed
That's true. But he was the one that died at the beginning of Game of Thrones, and that's why he went to see Ned Stark in the first place.
Right, because he needed another hand.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
And it just so happened that Lady Catelyn's sister married that dude, John Aaron.
Yeah.
Who
Okay.
obviously is the one related to the
one they're talking about. Okay.
Down the line.
That's kind of what I thought.
Okay.
That's what I wondered.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the Baratheon connection was
Yes.
also.
Yep.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, but then Baratheons was kind of a-holish though.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, they want something.
Yeah.
For their loyalty, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Well.
So I like that scene. I like that scene a lot.
Yes.
It was okay, but I'm kind of with Daemon and the other men, and then I could see her not wanting to start a war or be in a war and stuff, but they done already rebelled against your ass. You gotta answer
you
that
have
shit.
no choice.
They're already starting it.
You have to answer that shit. They heard the same things that everybody else heard in the room. The king just reaffirmed that you was his heir. And now all of a sudden, no,
you're talking about
that's fishy. I mean, whether that dude that Crispy killed said it out loud or not, everybody thinking it. That's some fishy shit.
Yeah.
So Damon's correct in my opinion. You got to answer that shit.
Yeah,
they already been treasonous.
And then
And
I
you
like
can't
that.
take your time.
Yeah.
Right. That guy that said, let's hold up about all these alliances and all this other stuff when we've got dragons.
He's right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's something nobody else has.
Right.
And then Daemon goes rattling off all the dragons that they have.
Oh, I loved it.
Whether they have riders or and they're like
And they
13
do
to
have
4
some that are not claimed.
Yes.
We thought there weren't any, but there are.
Yeah.
And those new ones.
But he said when he was naming them off, and he said that does not include the wild ones.
Yes.
The ones that's unclaimed. And then he said, I forget what word he used, but he was saying, and then I got some incubating down in the thing. Because he got some eggs, remember?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
He does. 3.
Yep.
So
I think
that's
those
a
are
lot.
the ones that
But they've never been to war, is what
Rhaenyra was
said.
saying.
That's true.
Which to me echoed what her great granddaughter at some point is gonna say, where she says, I don't want to rule over ashes and bones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when dragons be fighting, everything burn up.
Everything burns.
But as Danny C, you got to go burn them up sometime.
Okay.
Which is true.
Drogon had to go burn some shit up.
Yeah.
Burn it up.
Life has some times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And I mean, I'm sorry, but Rhaenys could have prevented a whole lot of heartache. A whole lot of heartache.
Well,
burning
she
them
said it
fools
wasn't
up.
it wasn't her war to start. She wasn't
If
gonna do
nothing
it.
else, she could have sent some of them for some payback for locking me in my room.
Right.
Yeah.
Take somebody out.
Yeah.
Well, she
I mean,
took
she
out
didn't have
somebody
any Alicent and Aegon. She could have burned up some of them other ones and said, hey, don't be locking me in my room no more. And then drove on off, you know. Anyway.
Anyhow.
Should we talk about Otto arriving?
Now that's one time they should have stuck him.
Now
while they had the chance.
I would have burned his ass up.
If nothing else, just throw him off the bridge.
Right.
Just throw
Give
him
him a
off.
shove.
Yeah.
Go find your pan.
And he up there talking shit.
Go find your
Oh, hell no. I would have said, hey, talking shit at my house? Oh, hell no.
Daemon was ready.
He sure did.
Yeah.
I do love Rhaenyra's entrances though on her dress.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like,
And
where's
I
the
mean,
princess?
her
Hold
strutting
up.
through
The
with
white
her
cloaks,
crown
they were ducking too. They was ducking.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
But when she strutted past Otto with the crown on, and he's like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
He did a double take.
You know what? Because he recognized that's the real deal.
Yeah.
That was the real crown. How
And
she
he's
get
like,
that
wait
real
a minute,
crown?
how did you get that so fast?
Exactly. You know that's what he thought.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he gonna run and tell that. You better.
you know
watch.
he gonna run and tell it. You know he gonna run and tell it.
But I just did not like his whole attitude. That just that cockiness. It's just awful.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And especially when he was talking about, okay, you're gonna give us your loyalty.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you Dragonstone, and you can have Driftmark, and then your kids can do this, and this with the king. And they were like, no, that was the end of it.
Yeah.
Damon's like,
no, Damon's like, I would rather.
Yeah,
your cars,
did.
my own kids.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. That's true.
Then let them be yo.
Yeah.
He did say that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
I was with him.
I was with him too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then to serve your drunken usurper, see you next Tuesday of a king.
Yeah.
And he's got that right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Of all people to be king.
It's all
That's the
treason.
worst.
He's the worst one.
Yeah, he's the worst.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at least, well, Aemond probably be bad too, but still.
I don't know. I don't think he'd be as bad as the other one because he's mean,
Right.
but he's not like sadistic like Aegon.
Yeah.
Well, that
At least
remains
not
to be
yet.
seen.
Well, I mean, he is,
Yet.
but he ain't raping
Yeah.
up all over
yet.
the fucking castle.
Mm.
That's what we know.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Mm. So she says, "No, we ain't doing nothing."
Well,
yet.
she said, "Look, I'll give you your answer tomorrow."
Tomorrow, yeah.
Mhm. But did you notice the reaction when Daemon took out his sword and Eric with the E took out his sword? Did you see Sirach? She jumped up like,
did.
okay,
She's
I'm
like,
ready.
"Oh, wait.
I'm ready.
Okay, we ready? Come on.
Say the word.
I can help you out.
Yeah, ready to work. Until
Let me
she
get
heard her
myself
mama
ready.
say no.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah. Warming up.
let me do my exercise.
Then did you catch the other Eric?
Yeah,
It
he
looks
was
like
look-
brother versus brother.
Yes, you're right.
He flexed
He
up
was
too.
On the other side.
But he was shocked to
Yeah.
see his brother there.
He was.
He was really surprised to see his
Yep.
brother there.
Yeah.
With Daemon. So
Mm-hmm.
that's
I like
mess.
I like that scene.
Yeah, that's mess.
And it's pretty.
So-
Like however they're filming this, it was like another one
Amazing.
where when they
Yes.
went back a
Yeah.
little bit, you see all the ocean.
Yeah.
fake-
Mhm.
probably fake ocean. But, you know,
Really nice.
all that. It was really.
It was
nice.
like twilight, like, sun had
Yes.
just gone down.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
So then, they in the war room, Daemon, he's planning.
You mad?
He ready. And she says, well, no, we gonna wait because I don't want to, what she said, I don't want to rule over burned up
Ashes.
and
Yeah.
bones.
ashes and stuff.
Mhm.
And then what did he say? I forgot what he said that made her clear the room.
Didn't he say, are you there? They brought a war here. Like you
Yeah.
don't want to cause. She's like, well, I promised my father I would do everything I could to keep peace. And he's like, but they brought the war to our door.
Right.
Which is
Yeah.
what
Which
he
is
told
true.
Viserys back when the crab dude was
Thank
coming.
you.
Mm-hmm.
So this was like
Which
a
is
repeat
true.
for him.
Which
He's like,
is
what are you going to
true.
do about it?
You can't just
Yeah.
not do anything and think
Yeah.
that you're not going to end up in a war.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're already in the war.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they already done stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're already in it.
But she's saying she doesn't want to make the first move. She's like, let them hit me first, and then the wind's all along.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
they
it
kind
was
of
like they
have.
already hit you.
Exactly.
They
By
already
putting Aegon on the
They already
throne,
have.
that's
Yeah.
their move.
That was their move.
Yeah. But we forgot to talk about Otto had a piece of paper for Rhaenyra.
Oh, and we forgot to talk about she took the hand of the king symbol off of him too.
Yeah.
She
That was
snatched that thing and
good.
threw it over. Now she
That
should
was
have thrown
good.
his ass over too.
She should have, yes.
I think she's too little to do that. He's big.
Yeah, he's tall, but
Well, they could get him over if they wanted.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. And then one or two of them soldiers with him too.
And he just stood there like, I got other pins.
Yeah.
I know.
He could have went like, all right, I'll just put my other one out. My spare. I always bring a spare.
Yeah,
That's what he's taking the pin off gonna do, Rhaenyra.
I know.
It was just the
dramatic
symbology.
the dramatics of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably has a drawer full back at.
You know he do.
Yep. Of course.
As much as he shows.
Yeah.
pride in
You know he
Ryan,
does.
you know he do.
But when he says to the Meister, give me that little piece of paper, and he gives it to her, that to me, that showed me how cunning Alicent is trying to be.
Manipulation.
Because, just like she has been all these years,
All
because she knew, okay, well, if she won't listen to reason, then sure it is.
Here's a reminder
Yep.
from our youth. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck the memory.
She should have thrown that overboard too.
Right.
Yeah.
Should have went.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about this. But this
yes.
is the scene where.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, so they clear the room. It's just Rhaenyra and Daemon.
Yeah.
And she starts talking about the Song of Ice and Fire. Like, this is more than just going for the crown, and we've got to think of the future and what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And whoo-wee!
Now, I was like, what the F?
He choked her up.
Choked her up.
Well, okay. To me, a couple things. Number one, he was frustrated at her ass for not answering this, wait a minute, this obvious threat to them. Number one. Number two, because his brother knew believed all that stuff and he never did. Yeah. Number three, we forget he cold-bloodedly killed his first wife with a rock.
He did.
But this was shocking. I did not see.
I didn't see
it came out of nowhere.
See
Like,
him going to this level, you know?
Yeah. He mad.
But it wasn't right for him to choke her up. But I did understand his frustration.
I did too. And he just lost his brother too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what, you choke up your wife?
I mean,
no.
He's
Yeah, I just pulled the baby out.
I don't give a rat who he want to yoke up while he's fighting. But you don't yoke up the woman who just had your
No, you don't.
child.
You know,
that's true.
Yes.
But I do get
But
why
he did.
was frustrated.
But he did.
Well, take your
I don't.
frustration out a different way.
I don't.
Yeah.
And when he let her go, I was glad when she says, "Oh, you don't even fucking know."
Yeah.
Then you never told
you, did he? Wah, wah, wah.
Ass.
Damn.
Oh, I was so mad. I'm like, who you trying to choke up, motherfucker? I'm like,
Thank you.
where am I
Thank
dragging
you.
at? Where am I dragging at?
Yeah. Where's Eric with an E? When you need
where
him?
Eric? Eric wasn't gonna do shit. He wasn't gonna.
No,
do
I didn't have that same reaction though, because I guess like
neither.
LM, I understood. Or I felt like I understood his
That's
frustration.
not acceptable in any way, shape, or form.
I'm not saying it's acceptable.
Oh, please. You are trying to put
This is
2022 more
I was gonna
on
say,
this
think
this
of what
show.
year
That's
this
a
is.
total 100% patriarchy. Yeah.
Think of what
Of
year
course
this
it's gonna
is.
choke her ass up.
It's not 2022.
Exactly.
And He could have
Nobody
killed
says
her.
that you have
he
to
could have
like
killed
it.
her like the first wife.
So
you. Hey,
because really I want to be the king. So he could have done that.
He could have, and went on to war.
Oh, and my other one, I would have said.
Oh my gosh!
I already beat you.
Yeah.
Not today,
not today, motherfucker.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh!
And then my next comment would have been, I don't even have it. Where is it?
What?
I knew it.
See, you want to lay hands on somebody? Lay hands on this fire.
Anyway,
all right, let's move on.
Yeah, I think that's when he decided, oh, you know what? I need to go and take care of my own shit because he went out.
Yeah, gone
to the wild country.
Gone.
Yeah,
To
go find yourself, Daemon. We'll see you in a bit.
No, he went to go get the oldest. My understanding is the oldest dragon.
Yeah.
This is the dragon that belonged to the king that named Viserys the king.
Yes.
Old ass.
I love
gigantic,
them old crusty dragons. Though
I love it.
So
He was
crusty.
so
rusty.
But when Daemon first went in there and was singing this song, I thought, "Uh-oh, what's gonna happen?"
Yeah, that was cool.
Who's he looking for?
I knew he was looking for a dragon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get it at first, but then
he was down in them catacombs.
Yeah, he was way down in there, and when he put that torch down, but just the way he did it, he was so slow.
Yeah, he I ain't making no sudden moves.
Right.
I ain't gonna start your ass.
Don't scare the dragon.
I'm here to claim you. Come on, come on out. I love that though.
Me too.
I love that whole scene.
That was really, really cool.
And then the way they show the dragons, like in their face, like getting close and like
all
doing their little,
right there.
yell or whatever they do, and they're breathing and stuff. I like all those, like the
detail.
Yeah, the detail.
Yeah.
But the detail in their mouths.
Yes.
That's what's and the little tonsilly thing and the fire back there. So that's amazing. But I think they do that because they're trying to see, okay, if you took out and running, they're gonna burn your ass up.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna burn your ass up. So
No moves.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Vermithor.
Yeah, I read that. I read an article about it. And then it said that, so he was the dragon that belonged to the king. And when that king died, that he went off, because his rider's gone. So he was just out there in the wild.
Okay.
But he is the oldest dragon. He's older than Vhagar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Vhagar was a little one when the king was thinking of marrying Lena, remember? He was still in the egg.
Yep.
So this is the oldest.
I don't know about that.
I'm not sure about that.
He's still in the egg.
No.
Oh, you don't think it was in the egg?
No, because he's old too.
That's true.
Just not
that
as
one's
old.
old, but I don't think as big either.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's as big, but it's older.
The biggest
than Vhagar.
Claymore, at least. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Daemon claimed it though. You see that eye? See that eye accent? I like
that
the way
was
they
cool.
did that.
That was
Yes.
Yeah.
I just love the damn dragon so
Yes.
much.
I know.
too.
I love it so much. Every scene with the dragon, I'm just fascinated.
Yes.
They did a good job with
Yeah.
these dragons.
They
Very
did.
good
They
job.
really did.
Okay, then we get
the return of the Sistah. He's back.
He looking a little rough in that bed, but he still look good.
But hey,
He made his
he didn't
comeback.
look worse. I expected him to look worse. So.
he didn't look worse.
Yeah.
He needed a little tightening up of his little dreads and stuff.
Yeah.
He looked good.
He was going to be a lot more upset about his brother than he was, though.
I thought he was pretty upset,
understood.
but he was weak.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Well, what was
I think he understood.
He understood his brother.
His brother, how his brother was a hothead. So,
Yeah.
Although, did you see he does ask where Daemon at?
He did when he got to the council room.
So, I think he just knows how to play shit off.
Yeah, that could
he'll
be
deal
too.
with Daemon later.
Later.
Yeah,
That's what I feel like.
yeah, that could be too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he ain't gonna do too much because I mean he didn't pledge his house to her now, so
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Not to him, but to her.
Yeah, but he not gonna do nothing to Daemon.
If he had seen what his brother did and what his
Yeah.
brother said,
That's what I'm saying. Right.
Yeah.
He.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
yeah,
And when
Damon did it
Rhaenys
still to
told
protect his grandchildren.
Exactly.
yes, exactly.
And when Rhaenys told him while he was still laying prone what Daemon did, he understood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now look,
Had to be done.
she blurted
yeah.
this shit out with him too. So
She did.
She was equal opportunity with the blurts.
Yeah, she was.
She didn't, sugarcoat nothing the whole.
That's true.
Yeah, with the
I
blurts.
don't
That is
blame her.
true,
Get
though.
it out. Say what
Get
you
it
have
out.
to say.
I like it when he says, "Oh, I've just lost everything." No, we lost everything.
Thanks. And thanks for leaving my ass
And
when I
you
needed
abandoned
you.
me.
Exactly. That
right.
was good.
And your family.
Yeah.
Your grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
Well,
search for
thankfully he didn't
adventure.
say nothing. He just sat there like, I know. Like,
Yeah.
guilty
Well,
looking.
yeah.
I was like, good. Don't
Because
say
it's
shit.
true.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. And then when he tried to start up about Rhaenyra, oh, that child. He said, "Hey,
She said, well, that child.
child is the only one holding everything together.
Yes.
Because all the men's want to go and just get rowdy,
Do men stuff.
Yeah, do men. Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Okay, now I hope by sometime next season that they find out that
Yeah, me
Rhaenyra
too.
is not dead.
Yeah, I hope so too.
And he comes back like to help them or something.
I told you, I think that's what's going to happen. Sometime in this war, him and Sea Smoke going to pop up.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope you're right.
So.
Yes.
I hope so, though.
That'd be
Then
awesome.
I hope they put that camera right on her knees. I want to see it right there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be
Mhm.
excited.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. She gonna be having to take back a whole bunch of words.
Oh, for sure.
Of course.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Well, yeah,
Well, I
because
think she
he's gonna let her
believes-
know. No.
I think she believes Rhaenyra when she said, "I didn't have anything to do with it."
Yeah.
Or I did
No.
not kill him, at least.
Sea Snack doesn't believe it. but
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
I don't know that she believes it. I don't know that Rhaenys believes it.
I think she does. Because if she didn't believe it, she wouldn't
would
be
not.
so ready to pledge her allegiance.
Yeah.
Well, but she's doing that for her granddaughters too, though.
And it's
You know.
taken her a good long time
Right.
to
For
get to
their
this point.
futures too.
Yeah.
So
And finally, C-Snack agrees with her about, or says, okay, I'm done. I'm done trying to get you
Yeah.
on the crown, on the throne. I'm done trying to be
Yes.
ambitious.
About
You've lost too much.
Yeah.
You've lost too much time.
He's finally figuring it out.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But his speech at the council was great.
It
Yes,
was
it was.
really
So good.
good. And I really loved it. But we also find out that, okay, yeah, he'd been gone for 6 years fighting, but they won.
Finally.
He said, we got the whole thing.
Yep.
And when they went to that map and he was showing where the shipping
yes.
lanes were, I thought, yeah.
Listen, we can cut them off here, cut them off here.
Yeah. Finally
Hey.
secured it. Yes.
Starve their
Oh
ass
man,
out.
that was
Yep.
so good.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
And then what did Rhaenys say? Oh yeah, I take Melise and we could patrol that.
We're going to go.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
do that.
She's like, I'll do that for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
this is great.
Yes.
It's on.
Woo, this is great.
Mhm.
But see, that was what Otto feared like a long time ago when we first started,
Yeah.
is that
Mhm.
they would alienate Sea
Mhm.
Snake
Mhm.
and his whole navy.
He didn't fear it because he was always talking shit to Coryls, cutting him off
No.
and shit.
That's why they wanted him to marry.
Well,
later.
later after he ran off.
Well, yeah.
But during the councils, he was really dismissive to him. Like,
oh well,
yeah, the king. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. He already told you we ain't talking about that.
Mhm.
So he thought of that shit later. After Coryls was already gone. And he's probably like, oh shit, he control all these boats.
Exactly.
And the lanes and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that has something to do with C-Snack's decision too. Remembering how Otto.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, and especially when Rhaenyra was saying, well, but I'm not going to do anything right now because I mean, all these Baratheons and the Starks and the blah blah, they all pledge allegiance to me, and I loved it when C-Snack said, so did the High Tires, if I recollect.
Mm-hmm. And what did she say? And so did you, Coryls.
Yeah, she did.
Yes.
Thank you. And he was like, oh yeah. And I am gonna again.
Right.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a good scene.
Yeah, that was
I
good.
love how though I like him and Rhaenys together.
Me too.
I do too.
Because throughout that whole time that he's looking at Rhaenys behind her, like
I like that.
We already talked about this. We already
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like those little looks so they don't have to really say nothing. He just
I know.
looks at her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then the Maester is talking about, okay, I'm going to go prepare the Ravens. We're going to go talk to the Baratheons, the Starks.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jacaerys
Jace pipes up.
says, well, really, the dragons are quicker. We can do it. We can take these
True.
messages.
They are quicker.
They are quicker.
And we know how
But-
eager Jace is to like step
Get
up and help and do
fired.
something.
Yeah, get something going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And since they were only going to be messengers, that I could see that. And I kind of agreed with her letting them do it because they are getting older.
But
young
they're
men.
still
But
young
soon,
babies.
men. Yeah.
soon as she said, okay, Jace, you're going north. Luke, you're going south. I said, somebody ain't
shit.
gonna make it.
Somebody ain't coming home.
Yeah.
You already knew one of them was going
I
to
was
be
hoping
home.
she would
gonna be
send
the
them both
Starks, 'cause
ways
the Starks
together.
are honorable. So I knew it wasn't going to be the Starks.
No, I knew who it was as soon as he landed at Storm's End, and Vagar was right there.
Yep.
If
And
you
I
see
knew
that
that
big
was
Vagar,
Why did he turn around?
thank you.
You know what?
Thank
I
you.
This dragon
I
and go.
say, hear the message. I got to go. And I would've
Exactly.
gave it to the
Give this to
guards.
Boros, will
Did
ya?
he
Give
not
this to-
just
yeah.
Give this to the
Baratheon dude, and I'm out.
I'm out. Bye.
I'm
I got
out.
to go.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Because you already know who
rides
there.
him.
You
And
already
then
know
go
who
back
there.
and follow up with the Ravens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he didn't do that.
Seriously.
Expect a Raven to follow up with your answer.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bless his brave little heart.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, when he went up in there,
Oh,
all those guards and stuff, I was like, okay. And then there, of course, is Aemond. But then this effing Baratheon can't even fucking read.
He can't read.
No, he can't read high. It's probably High Valerian or something. That's what
Well, now
I
that's
thought.
true.
And that's why
Okay.
he made
Him the
the
benefit
mace.
That
of the
would
doubt.
make sense.
I
That
think
would
he can
make
read.
sense,
Yeah.
though.
I'm sure he can read. I think,
You think?
but I think it's the High Valerian.
You know what, though? Think about it,
a
though.
little iffy.
If you're almost in a war and you're trying to write
I
a
thought he could
message.
read.
No. But I think Sister A is right, though, because they would probably try to write in whatever code they could come up with. Everybody, we already established, everybody cannot speak or understand High Valerian. So I
But
think
they
you're right,
knew he
Sister
was
A.
going to him with the message. So why would they put it in High Valerian, knowing he doesn't
To make sure
understand
nobody
it? They
else
wouldn't do
saw
that.
it.
Maybe they
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
from a
you don't understand
Targaryen
it.
queen.
Maybe they don't
But
know.
he
That's
didn't
her
even-
language.
No. He can't read at all because he
I
didn't
don't
even
think he-
try.
Yeah, that's true.
I know. I don't think he can
Yeah.
read either.
He didn't
Come
even try.
on.
He didn't
He
even
didn't
open
even look
it
at
up.
it. He didn't give enough time to look at it and was like, oh, it's High Valerian. Let me pass this off to somebody.
No,
to
he was like,
translate.
where
That's
the
true.
damn, where that damn
He was
fool
just
at?
like,
Come
Where the Meister?
on.
Where the Meister?
Yeah.
That's what he
No.
said.
He can't
Y'all know I
read.
can't read this
period.
shit. Where's the
Yeah.
master?
You're right. Yeah,
And this
I
is
think
my
you're
thing.
right.
It's
No.
like, why would you be ahead of your house and your castle and you can't fucking read because you are at the mercy of whoever
Because-
is supposedly reading the message to you.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's not
but
the only
Yeah.
one.
yeah,
Oh,
and the
probably.
whole reason is because whoever was ahead of him died. So he the one that inherited it.
Yeah.
Right.
For all we know, he might be a third son, not even a second
Could
son.
be.
But when the other was died, then it falls
He can
to
read,
you.
y'all.
Oh.
I don't know. I was like, I feel like he can't read it all.
I feel like
so.
probably
He's
he
hooked on
can't read.
phonics. Come on.
Hey. I was hooked on
Hooked
phonics.
on phonics is
It works.
for real. Okay.
On phonics. He's got it. Just can't read that other shit.
Oh my
I'm gonna tell
gosh.
him he can't read it all because he
Come
didn't
on.
even look
He
at
can't.
it. He just was like,
He didn't even look.
Where to do that? Where to do that? We can read.
Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, he didn't unscroll it and
Nope.
look.
Nope.
So I'm
So,
like,
yeah.
well, shit. If however long he been the head lord of the whatever, I need you to take some lessons because we don't need you at the mercy of whoever is reading there to tell you the real fucking message.
Well,
exactly.
They are okay. Think back. They all did that shit. The Game of Thrones. That lion ass Meister that would go to the whorehouse just as chipper as can be. But
remember-
around King's Landing, he'd just be all crinkled up and everything.
So remember,
he lied.
Crinkled.
But wait, he didn't lie about what he was reading. He lied about other shit. But
We don't know that.
But listen, remember how Cersei used to always say, "Let me read it."
Yeah. You have to verify.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you're right. That's true. That was a nasty old fool.
He was.
Yeah, he was nasty.
And then didn't want to pay.
Yeah, and then didn't want to pay.
A stingy,
like, oh no,
crinkly
no.
bastard.
Yo, crinkly, wrinkly ass. I got to have double pay. Okay.
I need the crinkly discount.
No, it'd be the crinkly, wrinkly upcharge. That's what it would be.
Upcharge.
Yeah,
upcharge.
It would be way
Upcharge.
high.
That should be
Yeah.
like triple pay. To
Yeah.
do with his ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
No
do it.
way.
I could not.
No,
do it.
no,
Oh
no,
my
no.
gosh.
Not worth
Anyway.
any amount.
No.
None.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway.
And just think, Allison wasn't getting paid nothing for them old
I was just gonna say that.
spores and sores.
Nothing.
Ah, no.
Mm-mm.
Anywho.
She got to be queen. That was her payment.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I guess so.
That was
Right.
it was her payment.
You're right.
That wasn't enough.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
Well,
No.
to us it wasn't, but it obviously was to her.
Her son's on the throne, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they gonna have 3 kids? No. And ain't no twins, so they were single.
So they
single.
had 4 kids, and there's some
Yeah.
kid out.
Yeah.
There's one more,
There's
but
another one somewhere.
he's coming in season 2.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Anyway, so he's reading
I mean,
it.
he's already born, but
Yeah.
they're gonna talk about him in season 2.
So the maester reads it, and he's like, "Oh, well, your queen ain't, your mama ain't offering nothing. Who gonna marry one of my daughters? Because I already got a offer from the king to marry off one of my daughters. He had like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, he said 4. One of my 4
Aemond's over
daughters.
there next to one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And little Luke, he's like, "Well, I'm not free. I'm already betrothed."
I'm already betrothed. Yeah.
So,
well, first of all, you knew the shit was gonna get funky when he walks up in there and Aemond says, "Lord Strong."
Yeah.
You know that ain't his name.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know that ain't his name.
Yep. Starting right up.
Started right
Turn right up.
Lord Strong, hold up before you leave.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh,
I know.
He said, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take one of your eyes."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here's a dagger.
And then he takes
Get
his
going.
patch off. I'm like, why was that necessary?
Yeah, but you know
Why?
what? He was gonna stick him if that Baratheon dude hadn't stopped
course.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, not my hall.
Yes.
He said, "No,
I'm gonna
you take that shit outside.
Take
go
it outside.
somewhere else.
It's my mama.
But you ain't doing it in my house."
Yeah.
Hey, that eye was pretty cool, though.
It's a sapphire.
Right?
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Better than his daddy's
Yeah.
hole, his face.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There was no space for them to put a fake eye in there. His whole, like the whole big
Yeah.
ass section.
The whole
was
hole.
gone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Luke
I was like,
just
now they should have just let they should have said, okay, Aemond, you need to go and let him stay here for a while, or let him go and Aemond, you need to stay here for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as soon as little Luke ran out and he was all skittish, the daggum dragon was fucking skittish.
yeah,
He had to talk right to him.
Vhagar right over there.
Yeah.
And Vhagar was like
growling, howling.
Growling and shit.
You know what I thought was gonna happen? I thought he was gonna walk outside and his dragon was out.
Just be like a little
like, oh shit. He said, look, I'll see you at the house.
Yeah.
Well, okay. And then we got foreshadowing because as soon as he got out and he's trying to give instruction to this dragon, and he's saying, okay, obey me.
Yeah.
Don't be doing nothing foolish. Blah, blah. And I'm thinking, okay, why is he saying that? I mean, it's your dragon.
Because he was
the words
acting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This was a lesson in you can't control a dragon.
But
the dragon want to do
said that? King Viserys said that in episode 1.
It's an illusion.
Yes. To Rhaenyra.
Wow.
Yes. Control is an illusion. You cannot control a dragon.
As we see both of their dragons.
We see both their dragons.
This was such a great sequence.
Yes.
It was
because
good.
as he is riding off and looking around and shit.
In this weather.
But
it's called
nothing.
Storm's End. That's the whole area.
Right.
Yep.
But when they show that view from up and you see little Luke's dragon, and then you see that big fucking shadow.
Yeah. Yes.
I was like, oh,
like we knew Vhagar was the biggest, but that big.
Yeah.
But think about it. Okay, think about it though, y'all. But that little dragon probably ain't finished growing either. Luke's only 14.
You're right.
And we don't know. Okay, when Luke had his little dragon, when we first saw him, he was 10. It was age 10 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So this is 4 years later. I mean, that dragon probably ain't through growing either. It's a young dragon too.
It's young and it ain't gonna grow either.
It ain't growing no more.
It ain't gonna be growing. But just the sheer fact of the size difference.
Yeah. It looked like the size of one of Vhagar's foots. It's foot.
Yeah.
It was just
it did.
Yes. In comparison.
When they first had Vhagar swoop in the first swoop, I was like, oh shit. What they gonna do?
I felt so bad. It was so smart of him to go down in those mountains.
Go in between.
Yeah, because Vhagar too big.
But he couldn't stay there.
No, he couldn't stay there.
No. Because his dragon was faster. It could maneuver and go faster and turn and stuff like that. But once it was out of that caverns.
You know what? Arax was the name of the dragon.
Yeah.
Arax said, fuck this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because when they come up out the little mountains, Arax apparently said, oh, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something.
And he blew fire.
And he blew fire.
Yes. And I'm like...
And I think Vhagar got mad.
Vhagar got
Of course he did.
Oh, no, he did?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's on its own. Okay. And then you hear Luke, poor bless his heart. No, Arax, no.
Yeah. And Aemond's like, calm down, Vhagar, or like, no.
Yeah.
You know, but they couldn't. They're not listening to them.
No.
You think he's
at that point? It was between the dragons.
It was between the dragons.
It was
nothing they could do or say.
Which is why when Rhaenyra said, "When dragons go to war,
everything burn up."
Everything burn up because it ain't just
everything.
us people
Everyone
that are fighting these damn dragons.
It's
gonna
the
be
dragons fighting. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, this! I was like shocked.
I was shocked.
We think he was clear. The storm is over. Out the clouds. He looking around. Next, I mean, it just swoops, and
No, Vagar chomped him.
Right.
He chomped that dragon in half.
And that's when you saw the size difference.
Oh, yeah.
Really up close.
Yeah.
It was like a morsel. Like he was taking
a morsel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Taking a bite of a
wing
donut
here,
or something.
one
yeah.
Legs falling. I never see.
Yeah.
I never saw Luke at all.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No.
Didn't you see that little fabric spiraling? That was his cloak.
I couldn't.
I thought he ate him.
No.
I thought he ate him.
No, he was
I saw was
spiraling
the
down.
dragon legs and stuff.
Yeah.
No. Okay. If you look at that scene, because they wear those cloaks, you know?
Yeah.
That's what's spiraling down. That's what Aemond is looking at too. And it's going down, down, down into those clouds.
Well,
that was Luke.
Going down. They high up.
No. But what I'm saying is that was Luke falling to the ground.
I thought he was looking at pieces of the dragon.
Well, there were
that's what
pieces of the dragon
that's all I
falling
saw.
too.
But I thought he just straight up chomped and swallowed Luke.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't think so.
And then Aemon's like looking shocked.
Oh,
now,
yes.
I was a little bit annoyed because I'm like, what the fuck was you thinking? What was you gonna do?
And I'm like, you know
gonna
what?
slice him up. Why are you fucking shocked?
Plus, I'm like, this is like you're playing with a loaded gun. You don't play games with dragons.
You're right. It is a loaded
Did you
gun.
think it's a loaded gun? You thought you were just going
Well,
play around in the air for a little bit and then say,
I think
all right,
that
peace.
I think that was a mistake of the writers, in my opinion,
I think
because
so. Mhm.
because there's no way he didn't know that could have been an outcome. No way. And you're chasing this dragon.
Tiny little dragon.
Yeah, little dragon. Oh, but I'm just chasing it. No. And had Baratheon not stopped him, what was he going to do?
He would have sliced his eye out.
Right. He would have held Luke down, dug his eye out. Luke might have
Brought
died.
it back to
might
his
not.
mother.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I don't buy that. That
I know,
he
I
was
didn't
so
either.
shocked.
I didn't either.
I didn't buy it.
And then his face is like,
no, I didn't buy that at all.
Like he knows, okay, I messed up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, that his reaction did not
I didn't buy
match
it. It didn't match
everything about his character previously.
Yeah. No, did not match at all.
it didn't. That was the only thing I didn't like about the episode was that.
Yeah,
that
me
one
too.
little 5 seconds afterwards.
I was expecting him to have a smirk or a look of like,
And I read an article written by they interviewed the writers, the one guy who's not going to be a writer. And he said they changed it because in the book, their source material, Aemond sought out to kill Luke. And that was his goal, to kill Luke. So
well, that makes sense.
Well, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So why did they change it?
He didn't say.
That was
So-
a really good scene, though.
It was
Really
very good.
Really good.
It was very good. And the next scene was really well done, how they did it.
Yes.
How they showed Daemon walking in, and
No
everybody's just like,
conversation.
yeah,
Just-
none.
I liked it. I
Music.
liked it without any words.
Me
Yes.
too. Me
It
too.
was so
And just seeing the
intense.
back of her.
Yes. And then when she turns out, she has got her game face on.
Oh, it's on, baby.
It's
on.
Oh,
She's gonna say, "Burn them motherfuckers up."
Yep.
Them up.
Yep.
Damn.
Took my baby.
Mm-hmm.
Lost 2 kids in one day.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't think this is
And her daddy.
And a father.
And a father.
daddy.
Yep.
Yes.
Within
You're
a
right.
couple
Her
of
daddy.
days. I feel like it's been a couple of days.
And
Okay.
even though he was rotting away
Or a
and
week.
stuff, but he doted on her and she
Still.
knew that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's
you
still
know,
your dad.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Ooh, that
know.
was that was a lot.
Woo!
I'm so sorry that Luke is gone, though. That was a cute little boy, too.
He was
Yeah.
cute.
He's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
We should have known. He was too Swedish acting, too scared acting.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you're right, Ellen.
He had a
As
reason.
soon as you seen Vagar. Oh,
Exactly.
Turn around.
Yeah.
I would politely hand it to them. I'm gonna send the Ravens to follow up.
Yep. I gotta go.
Gotta go.
Back to me,
I'm
ma'am.
expected back by dinner. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all just chill out while y'all just chill over
That's
there.
right.
We'll just go
Yep.
down.
I'm only 10 and 4. I gotta go.
Yeah, exactly.
Too young for this shit.
Now,
Right.
had he done that, do you think when the guard came in and said, "Here's a message from
That Aemond would have went after him?
Yeah. Do you think Daemon would have?
He would have.
He probably would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he would have
think
had
so.
a head start though. He might
Yeah.
have
And
been able to get
Eric's is
through.
fast.
I think
so.
he would have hightailed it out of there quick.
Quick. And
Yeah.
he would have
Yeah.
had a good
Yeah.
head start.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
But I mean, you know, he probably honestly would have been caught because Vagar is fucking huge. His wingspan would have
Yeah.
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 you know. They ain't really
but maybe
good on
then
that.
Luke's dragon would not have put out any fire though.
Now, this.
And-
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. Yeah. I meant
Because
to.
that's what really
I meant to
sparked
ask
set him
Vagar.
off.
Did it. That's what
Okay.
did it.
Yeah.
I meant to ask this at the time. Okay. After Rhaenyra says, "Okay, yeah, y'all go," and as we get the scene where they're flying away from Dragonstone, there's 3 dragons. Who's on the third one? There's 3 dragons flapping.
Rhaenys.
Yeah, with Melis.
so she's going
To the
home.
stepstones.
Yeah.
So she's going to watch
No,
the.
to
that
watch the.
okay. I see.
Yeah.
I forgot about her already. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
that third one.
Rhaenys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they all flew together, and then you know they
Yeah.
each went a different
They're
direction.
separate.
so-
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I did wonder that.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Goodness gracious, that was good. But what I was going to say real quick is, when he was flying with the dragon, and they would show him close up, and you saw like the wing kind of behind him. I kept thinking it was Vagar, but it wasn't. It was just his dragon's wings, and I was like, that is really attention to detail that they like showed the motion
I
of
know.
Eric
Yeah.
flying like behind
right.
him, so that you could.
They
They're
didn't have
doing
to
an
do that.
excellent job with the
they
dragons, though.
They
Yeah.
have done a great job with them
Yes.
dragons.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
And Vagar, I don't know what it is about Vagar with the neck, like the neck
He's
is
got, like,
extra
that-
big, that goiter
Yeah.
thing.
A double chin or a goiter. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Something.
goiter thing.
Yeah.
Oof. He's a crusty one too. So I'm like, okay,
Yes.
if
Yeah,
that
but I
other
bet
one,
you
Thermidor, whatever his name is,
Mhm.
and him start
Vermithor.
Vermithor.
Yeah, Vermithor. I bet you
Vermithor.
Vermithor get him.
but that's gonna be a good ass fight though.
Yeah.
Yes, it would.
Couple of old crusties going at
I
it.
think
A
that's
couple of
the
crusties.
fight we're gonna. I think that's probably gonna be the fight of the war, like the highlight of
Yes.
the
that'd be
war.
cool.
And see,
Is
because Damon's
Damon
done
on
claimed
Vermithor?
him. Yeah, Damon's gonna be on Vermithor.
against
Aemond.
Aemon with Vagar.
Oh, yeah.
You know
gonna
that's
be
coming.
good.
You know that's
That would be
coming.
awesome. That would
2
be
Second
awesome.
Sons. Oh,
Oh
It's gonna be
yeah.
Right.
Two
Yeah.
Sons.
You know it's coming.
Yeah.
yes.
I can't wait. I wish we
And
didn't
the
have to
only
wait so
good
long.
part
I
about this whole
know.
episode is no crispy critter.
Thank
Thank you.
God.
Yes.
The Lord.
That was good.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Didn't see him one time.
No.
That was
No
great.
Alicent, none
Or
of that.
Aemon.
No.
None of them bitches.
Mm-mm.
Near one of them.
Or
That was
Aegon.
good.
Aegon, you meant. Yeah.
Aegon.
Yeah.
was right there. But yeah, none of them. So that
None
was
of them.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
I
All
can
right.
That was a
tolerate the
good
other
way.
ones, but Crispy, mm-mm.
He
Yeah.
has got to get dealt with.
Got to get got.
Please.
At
They
some
have
point.
got to write that in there. He's got to get gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to be one of the first casualties.
In a
Yeah.
good death.
Episode
really
one,
get
season
him.
2, episode 1.
Please.
Boom.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not gonna be that quick, y'all. It ain't gonna be that quick.
We can only hope.
They gonna
Yeah,
torture
we
us
can
with
hope.
that for a while. You know they will.
Okay.
Such a good season. I enjoyed
Yes.
every
It was.
episode
Yes.
except for all
It
the first.
went
but-
by too fast. I
did.
feel like we need like 5 more episodes.
I
Yeah.
know.
Agreed.
was fast.
And this episode, I couldn't believe it was over. It went so fast.
I thought it was going to be longer than usual, like an hour and a half.
No, they don't do that.
That hour went
it did.
Quick.
It went
real
really
quick.
fast.
I didn't even finish my drink.
Just like
I didn't. I didn't even finish my drink.
Wow.
Oh, I did.
I didn't even drink while I was watching it.
No, I didn't.
And I probably had my mouth open the whole time. Like,
yeah.
I had to sip because I knew it was going to be something.
You knew it was going to be some mess.
Yes.
Well, y'all know we have feedback, don't you?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Let's get to it.
Bring them out.
I don't know. I hope all y'all KTSS that shit.
Oh, let's hope
No,
so.
we got some emails.
Get it ready. Get it ready, sisters.
I got it.
Get it ready.
Already ready. Be flashing this thing.
And I hope y'all don't be getting this.
All right, y'all. Well, so we have a few emails from last week, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Episode number 9. And the first one is from Serge.
Hey, Serge.
How you doing?
Oh, he's an OG too.
OG. Subject line is no rest for the wicked. Wow, this show really slaps. I really want one more scene with Alicent and Ray Ray. I was really shocked to see the crowd accept Aegon as king. I thought they'd be booing his little ass. Looks like nobody wants Ray Ray. I feel like that was more of an induced acceptance. Like,
oh yeah, they herded those people in there.
They didn't have a choice.
They didn't have a choice. Them guards were standing there too.
Yes.
Yeah, they had to.
Anyways, I'm Team Black. Yeah, they're nasty and scandalous, but the Greens are just too schemy. Yep. Clubfoot's in defeat. Huh. Serge.
Thank you, Serge.
Thank you, Serge.
Yeah.
Good to hear from you.
And you know what? It probably is a little cliche, but yeah, Clubfoot has a foot fetish. Yeah.
Foot fetish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's appropriate.
Yeah, it's appropriate too.
Okay, our next piece of feedback is from Ray.
Hey, Ray.
And this is from last week as well. And her subject line is House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 9, Fuck Dem Greens. Hey, sisters. I hate House Hightower as much as I hated House Bolton in the original series.
Yeah.
And she has a voicemail.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, sisters, this is Ray in Houston. So, I've been saying that I don't really like these characters, that I can't really pick and choose a side. Well, all of that ends. This last episode, this penultimate episode, I've chosen a side. And I am team blackity black, 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 black. I'm rooting for everything black because, oh my God, fuck them greens. Like, I'm hating everything green right about now. I don't even think I'm going to eat greens at Thanksgiving dinner.
Shit.
I'm not going to spend cash no more. I'm just going to be swiping.
Wow.
Writing checks because, oh my God, them greens are the worst. I said, the series, it was his fault for telling Alicent the prophecy and mumbling that up, but they was plotting and planning the whole time. So I apologize, King Viserys. It wasn't your fault. And excuse me, though, will the real housewife hoe please stand up? Queen Alicent. Oh, my God. You nasty, girl. Like when she first put her feet up on the table, I was like, okay, what's she doing that for? That's weird. But then every time Lord Lucerys was giving her information, she kept raising her dress up. I said, oh my God, this bitch has an OnlyFans with him. Raggedy hoe. Real hoe now. Like, Rhaenyra, and bam, here you go. Doing this nasty shit. And how long they been doing that for? I just want to see Rhaenyra set shit off. I'm hoping that when Queen Rhaenys fly out there to her and let her know what's up, and she like, oh yeah, we already got that. We expected this, so let me call out, my banners, hooty hoo, and just get shit going. Right? I'm hoping they don't play dumb with this, like, oh well, we didn't know, or I could have sworn Alice and I was gonna be friends, and she's all frantic. I just want them to be like, okay, fine, let's set this shit off. I'm ready for her and Daemon to get busy. Get on them dragons, Jacaris they ass. Fuck them greens. Oh, fuck them greens.
Wow. Thank you, Ray. She said,
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you, Ray.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
I wish that was their reaction. I wish they were expecting it.
I wish.
All right,
They should have been.
I know.
Yeah.
She's right. They should have been.
So Ray actually had a email for this episode.
Oh, good.
10,
Okay.
and her subject line is, "She's your queen to be," and she said, "Scene from Coming to America." She's your queen. That's awesome.
I love that movie.
She says, "Hey sisters, I'm sliding in this feedback in the last few minutes." And then she has laugh face, laugh face, laugh face. So let me play this one.
Okay.
Hey sisters, this is Ray in Houston now. Wow. We are here at the finale. What a great finale.
It was.
I really loved everything about this episode, except, the very, sad moment there. But this episode further solidified for me, I am definitely team black. Like, them greens are horrible. I love the contrast of how they showed how Rhaenyra handled things versus how Alicent and Otto handled things. And I guess it made me think about the greens are looking at their what. We, want Aemond, not Aemond, but Aegon to be king, right? And Rhaenyra's looking at it from like her why standpoint. Why? Like, she has purpose. She is supposed to be queen because her father gave her that honor, as well as she is supposed to protect the realm.
Yeah.
And nobody else knows about this. And you can just see the resolve and how she's handling herself. She's grieving. She's angry. She has a whole lot of reasons to just have burned them on the doggone bridge, but she's being cautious and thinking about things. And I love the way they have shown how Rhaenyra raised her sons in comparison to how Alicent did not. And those kids are horrible.
No comparison.
Jace and Lucerys was very noble in their actions. Even, little Luke, he was courageous. He was scared as hell, and he had every right to be, but he still went forward, and handled his duty. And I just love that. The only thing I don't like about the blacks is Daemon. Like, fuck Daemon. I don't appreciate him putting his hands on Rhaenyra for his ego stuff. And to this day, we've never seen him be a good father to his own daughters, not alone be a stepdad to Rhaenyra's boys. And I don't even know what we'll see in the next couple of seasons of how he's going to treat the sons that him and Rhaenyra has. But I think Daemon is garbage. I think that he probably just ultimately used Rhaenyra in the first place so that he could be, king consort, in some way, since she was an heir. That I don't really even think that there's true love there from his part. So, but other than that, man, next season, can't wait to see it. Hope the blacks wreck shop. I hope Rhaenyra still stays focused. Don't let this grief and this anger do too much, take her too far. She got to do some shit, because I would. But I hope she, keeps herself together. All right. Until 2024, right? Long way to go. All right, later.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you, Ray.
Borderline.
Borderline.
Yeah, borderline long, Ray.
Good points, though.
Yeah,
yes,
that was good points, though.
Yes.
But I mean, she's going to have to
Daemon,
answer.
though.
Well, but different people.
She's not wrong.
Different people like different things, or hey, that's the beauty of the world.
Well, I mean, I've been saying
he's a scoundrel, so I don't know why people are so surprised.
Favorite character for the whole season, but that choke scene got me. I was like, there's no reason for it. She wasn't even raising her voice. She hadn't even gotten the fucking words out halfway about the dream or whatever, and he was yoking her up.
Yeah.
You weren't even this outraged when he killed his first wife.
Thank you. Thank you. Point that out, Sister Ellen. Point that out.
That was different.
I was outraged.
No.
How was that different?
No, that was
actually ended her life.
Thank you, Sister A. Thank you. Yes. We didn't know her.
That's not even the point. But the point is,
she should have been talking all that shit and couldn't back it up.
But he's a rogue.
Yes.
Now,
it's expected.
Not only with he's grieving as well, but she just embarrassed him in front of the room full of folk. Everybody clear the room.
And you know he has an ego.
Oh, you know he
does.
Of course.
Yeah, he does.
Now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you, Ray. Team blackity black black.
Yes, black.
Okay, our next email is also for last week, and it is from Karis.
Hey, Karis.
Hi, Karis.
And the subject line is Them Dragons, episodes 1-9. Who you calling a hoe? Hey, sisters, it's Karis, like Paris, from Oakland. Hey. This is my first time writing in, although I've been listening since the Game of Thrones and Walking Dead days. Well, welcome.
Wow.
First time feedbacker.
Yeah, cool.
I was beyond excited to hear y'all talking about Dim Dragons. I am specifically sending feedback today to defend my boo Ray Ray against any and all slander. As Sister J would say, first of all, Rhaenyra is not a hoe.
That's right. She
not. Has only had sex with like 4 people, 2 of whom she was married to.
Yep.
That is not a hoe make. Let me back it up a bit. After her Uncle Daemon groomed, seduced, got her drunk, and left her alone at the hoe house, Ray Ray decided to turn lemons into lemonade by finding the closest person to get her freak on with. She only had sex with Crispy's dusty ass once.
Yeah.
Again, that does not a hoe make.
Yeah.
Next, she gets betrothed to her cousin Rhaenyra, fine as hell, but gay. What the hell was she supposed to do? She did try to have a baby with Rhaenyra, but he was the one too busy hoeing around, not Ray Ray. So yes, she decided to hook up with Sir Harwin. She got needs too, damn it. And as far as we can tell, she was faithful to her baby daddy. Was she expected to never have sex? I say she made the best of a difficult situation. And as Sister J would say, it's none of nobody's damn business anyhow. Ray Ray said, them strong boys' daddy is Rhaenyra's. Period. She said what she said.
That's right.
She is now she is married to Daemon, although I'm grossed out by all the incest. I do love me some Uncle Stepdaddy Daemon. As gross as it is, marrying your uncle does not a hoe make. Love you all, Team Ray Ray, Karis from Oakland. P.S. The real hoe is Queen Alicent, pimped out by her daddy and now slaying her feet for favors. Shaking
there
my
you go.
Laying her feet for favors. Yes.
Thank you, Karis.
Yes.
Thank you, Karis.
Thank you, Karis.
But she's right, though.
Break it down.
I told you she was pimped out by her daddy.
She was pimped out by her daddy. She really was.
Please.
And Rhaenyra made lemonade out of lemons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Crispy.
But
I know.
Well, he was okay until he got butt hurt, you know.
Right.
Because she rejected his ass.
Right.
So.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, our next piece of feedback, and this is also for last week, is funnily enough from Paris.
Hey, Paris.
Hey, Paris. Y'all time that.
Right.
And the subject line is Hot D, episode 9, Royal Feet in the Chat.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, sisters and fam. Hope everyone is well. This will be my shortest response. Rhaenys should have lit all they asses up. I'm out. Paris.
Yes.
Thank you, Paris. And
I
thank you
know.
for that
Yes.
short feedback.
Yes.
Love it.
She should have sent somebody, though. I mean, come
Or
on.
at least whip the tail around something.
Yeah, something.
A whole bunch of them walking around today. Still. Thank you, Paris. Okay, our next feedback is from Marcus.
Hey,
And this is
Marcus.
Also for last week.
Okay.
Hey, sisters. I absolutely loved every minute of the episode. I just have a few questions. 1. At the conference table, does anyone know what's the purpose of them putting those marbles in those slots? No, I don't think we know what that's about.
But I think that signals the beginning of the meeting because they all do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they all do.
And they don't talk until they put that in that slot.
Yeah.
So it must be like some kind of rule or something.
Huh.
You know what I mean? So
it's a good question.
Very good. Number 2. Are we really surprised Clubfoot has a foot fetish? Laugh out loud.
I know.
No. 3. Should Rhaenys have just said Dracarys and let the credits roll?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for reading my email. Love ya, Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus. Yeah, we've talked about how disappointed we were that she did not burn up somebody.
Somebody.
I mean, it didn't have to be Aegon or Allison, but it should have been somebody.
Somebody.
Crispy.
That's who I wanted.
That would have been good.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, or
been
those
crispy.
Meisters or something. I mean, somebody standing there.
Not the Meisters.
No, we
somebody
don't care
major.
about them. Crispy.
Yeah.
Now, how come her
Crispy.
her dragon
Otto.
didn't just breathe fire?
Yeah.
like,
It
get
was
out of control.
breathing
Yeah.
that
It
big
was.
roar, but it didn't.
Yeah. Because she
light 'em
didn't
up.
give the
I guess
command.
She had too
Yeah.
much
She did
control
not
over
give the
it.
command.
It wasn't mad enough yet, apparently.
I guess.
He wasn't provoked enough.
Marcus also had an email for this episode.
Okay.
Hey, sisters, I am very well pleased with this new show after being very concerned with time lapses and the changing of actors and actresses. Here is my potential long ass feedback. It's
Uh-oh.
not that long.
Oh, okay.
But I think it has a good chance to be medium ass. Let's see. Laugh out loud.
We'll let
And
you
he put
know.
Medium
in
ass.
quotes. I'll
like
just cut to the chase. Why come? Ray got this little boy on this little struggled dragon.
Oh, little struggle dragon.
He said, little struggle dragon flying into a storm.
I know.
He was kind of struggling though, wasn't he?
In that storm he was, yeah.
He was.
Also, why is it when Baby Strong, Marcus, why is it when Baby Strong pulled up and seen that other dragon with her big, wait, I can't even say it, with her big throat.
Throat. We talked about that. That big ass throat.
Why when Baby Strong pulled up and seen that other dragon with her big throat, he didn't turn his ass around?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
We said.
Yeah.
Too much honor will always get you killed.
That's true.
That's
We
so
learned
Stark.
that from Stark.
From Ned Stark.
Yeah.
Ned. I'm still upset about that.
Yep.
Oh, me too.
Then the king disrespected the little boy the whole time. I was very annoyed with that because he showed great restraint and had good manners.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Well, now this last statement takes me back to Rickon and our zigzag discussion.
Oh.
If the other guy has a dragon 30 times bigger than yours, that means your dragon is quicker and more nimble. The higher you go up in the air means you have less places to hide and you can't see where the other dragon is behind all those clouds.
Yeah.
I was too stressed trying to give Baby Strong these instructions. Baby Strong and Lil Hot Wings were too small. Marcus! Baby Strong and Lil Hot Wings were...
Oh my God.
Were too small, too inexperienced, and too crunchy. Damn.
Oh.
Okay.
Hot wings.
Hot wings. He said
Hot
Hot
wings.
wings.
Oh my God.
Okay, that was kind of long, but I've been good all year. Laugh out loud. I love...
That's funny.
I love y'all and appreciate the sacrifices you all make to do this every week. And that's from Marcus. And he says, P.S. Oh, Marcus!
More shade.
Yes. P.S. Sam was useless. Okay, bye.
No.
Laugh out loud.
Team
Marcus,
J.
you ended it on that note. All that goodness in this email, and you ended it with that.
No, thank you, Marcus. 'Cause he's agreeing with me. Sam is useless.
No.
You need people that can
Marcus.
read and understand history.
Was hilarious.
That was funny.
That's good. That's funny.
Hot wings. Chicken wings.
And Baby Strong.
Baby Strong.
Well
man.
done, chicken wings.
And the dragon with the big throat.
Yes.
And y'all just talked about that too.
It does have a big old ass throat.
Yeah.
It does.
He or he, I can't keep the dragon.
Vagar's a girl.
Vagar.
Okay. Vagar. Okay. All right. Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus.
Our next feedback is from Brother Eddie.
Hey, Brother Eddie.
Aloha, sisters. 2 thoughts. 1. Why come my auntie Rhaenys didn't say Dracarys when she had the chance? This is on episode 9. Sorry, I didn't say that. And number 2, what was with that scene with the feet? Was that consensual or either way? Gross.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, she consented to it.
Yeah.
She had
It's
her
their
little feet up.
arrangement.
She was hoeing her feet out to get that info.
Yeah.
Hoeing her feet. That's it for me, sisters. Love y'all. Mahalo, Brother Eddie. P.S. Y'all watch The Woman King yet? No, I haven't seen that yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, I love
I think
the-
LM's the only one.
LM saw it.
Yes.
And then Brother Eddie, I think, had a second email. Yes. This is on this is the second one. And the subject line is House of D. Aloha, sisters. Wait, why come I didn't know you were on the YouTube? Y'all look so beautiful. I'm watching old episodes. XOXO mahalo, Brother Eddie. Thank you, Brother Eddie.
Thank you, Brother Eddie.
Mahalo, Brother Eddie.
Thank you for teaching me another word in another language, Brother
Yes.
Eddie.
Now we're what? You're like trilingual, quadringual. 4.
Right?
Quadringual.
4.
Yes.
I'm getting there.
All right. Our next, and this is the last one from last week, and this is from Aussie John.
Hey,
John.
Feedback for episode 9 of Hot Drag. Fuck this show. I'm setting up the couch.
Oh,
That's the subject line. Hey, sisters. Here is my late feedback for episode 9 of Hot Drag. Cheers, Aussie John. So let me play this voicemail.
Hey, sisters and nation, and any special guests again. Aussie John here with thoughts on episode 9. Obviously, I've missed the actual episode that you had for episode 9, but the other 2, I was convinced I made them. Maybe my feedback got lost in junk mail. Anyway, my thoughts on episode 9. Here we go. Buckle up. Take a seat. Here we go. Number 1. Fuck this show. I'm now hate watching. I'm going to set up the couch because honestly, everyone sucks except Sir Harold. But honestly, how is he allowed to leave? Thank God this show ain't coming back for 2 years. Thought number 2. Now we've got sexual tension between Kyle and Alison, the very thing that started her crusade against Rhaenyra. Number 3, the foot fetish incident. Could you imagine? Now, this obviously wasn't the first one, but can you imagine how the very first meeting went down? Wouldn't that? Now that would have been an episode, something worth watching. Number 4.
I want to see
White Worm.
No.
Is she or is she not Missandre? Who knows? But she, as if she's dead. There was no body, just a burning building. But that footed character walking away. Could that have been Laris walking away with a perfectly good foot?
Oh.
Now, lastly, my final thought. How about Rhaenys and her awesome entrance to the dragon pit, or rather her second entrance on her dragon, killing just about everyone who had floor seats who had floor seating, VIP seats, front door seating to the ceremony. Killing most of the honor guard, but honestly, making her entrance, she's killed a lot of people, except the people who needed to be got.
That's true.
That's very true.
That's my thoughts. Aussie John out.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Aussie
John.
Thank
He
you.
is not liking this.
Not happy.
He's not happy.
Wow.
I'm sorry about that, Aussie John.
But you know what? Okay.
I get it, because
You know
some things
what?
are annoying.
I'm going to go back and watch that episode 9 because that is an intriguing thought.
Yes.
Like that old daggum Meister who was pretending to be crippled, and except when he went to the whorehouse. Certainly.
That would be really interesting. What a twist
that would be something.
Well, if he's a warg, he could go into anyone.
No, you can't go into people, just other animals and stuff. But no,
Bran did.
No, Bran didn't go into people. He went into
did.
animals.
He went into Hodor.
Hodor, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that one time. Yeah,
and he went
did.
into the Night King.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh, yeah, I forgot about that too.
I think if you're powerful enough, you can. I think some can only do animals, like that one wildling one.
Okay, got it.
But
ooh, that would be something.
That would be cool to see.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I need to go back and watch it because I don't remember seeing anyone walking
it was
away
one of
from
those
that fire.
Well, but see, oh yeah, there was a person and he was hooded. I just assumed it was one of those prisoners that he cut out their tongue, that he has working for him.
See,
that's who I thought it was.
That could be.
Hmm.
I guess we'll find out next year because he's going to be back with his nasty ass foot.
Yes.
That would have been interesting to see the very first time.
No.
Like, how did he ask her or even bring up, okay, now this is what I want for
Yeah.
you.
Well, it happened after he killed his daddy and his brother.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
He probably was like, hey, why don't you put your feet up on the relax it out.
Oh Lord.
Take your feet or your shoes off.
Take your shoes
Let them
off. Why
toes
don't you?
out.
Yeah, let me see them toes.
Okay, moving on. Moving on.
Pedicure?
Let me see what them toes working with.
Oh yeah, let's not start Sister J on that again.
Oh gosh, yes.
Oh, you're right. Next.
Let's hurry up. Okay. Our first email for this, well, not the first, but you know what I'm saying. This one is on this week's episode from Joseph.
Hey, Joseph.
Yes, sisters, I sent an actual voicemail feedback for the season 1 finale of Hot D.
Yay!
Patrick says, hey, sisters. Hey, Patrick. All right, let me play this.
Hey sisters, it's me, Joseph from Las Vegas. I decided to do a quick voicemail for old time's sake, since it's the last episode for the podcast for now, but also it's the final episode of season 1 of House of the Dragon. My mom and I actually watched the leaked episode. Today is Sunday because we have some family friends coming over and it happens to be during the actual airing of the episode. So we figured, hey, let's just watch the leak and get over with. And luckily before
a likely
watching,
story.
I did not get spoiled. So I was safe from the dark internet. I thought it was a really good episode. I wished more stuff happened, but I guess they're just really teasing it for the next season. I'm glad that Coryls is back. He's up and walking, talking, and just has a cane. He didn't he wasn't as sad as we thought he would be. His brother dying. He was like, oh, he fucked up. You know, his ambition really got to him, and that woke him up, and it made him realize that Rhaenys was right all along. Of course, let's talk about the last scene of the whole episode. I was not expecting that. It was nice seeing Lucerys being smart and actually zigzagging through the mountains, and that scene in particular reminded me of Top Gun Maverick. But in my opinion, I think that Aemond, at the very end, his face looked very shocked. I did not see a glimmer of like, I killed him. But I don't think he expected it would go in that direction. And I think his face looked like, oh, I fucked up. This is really gonna cause even more war than it needs to be.
It will.
And so that's where we leave off for season 1. And it's been great seeing you ladies on YouTube and having the whole family enjoy your presence on the screen or in their ears audibly. Cannot wait for whatever you ladies podcast next or commentary on next. So yeah, cannot wait for the next podcast, y'all, and see y'all next season. Bye.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph.
And I disagree. We already talked about it though, but yeah, I don't buy that he was shocked.
I don't either.
No, I just don't buy it. No, They know how dangerous dragons are. You're high up in the air. Even if Vhagar hadn't off, he could have fallen off. So it would have been the same outcome. So no, I don't buy it. But anyway, but thank you, Joseph.
He also had a
Thank
follow-up.
you, Joseph. I do have one more comment though.
Go ahead.
We all know you were going to watch the leaked episode anyway.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
we're not surprised.
We know you better than that.
Going to watch a leaked episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's going to be Joseph.
Yes.
Good timing with all your other events, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How convenient.
Joseph did have a email. He says, I forgot to mention in my voicemail my absolute favorite moment during the recaps of all the episodes for Hot D season 1. Whenever Sister J says, I got a question, she pauses and we see both Sister K and LM either roll their eyes or gesture to try to get out whatever Sister J has to say. Gets me every time he has laughing face.
Yeah, see how they treat me, Joseph. See how they do.
Because why do you have to pause? And it's not just like a 1 second pause.
No, it's a
like
long ass pause.
seconds.
She's building the dramas.
And then she's like, I got a question.
Yeah, okay.
What?
I'm like, get it out. That is funny though, Joseph. Thank you.
I'm glad somebody notices y'all's little antics.
Your antics. Okay, our next email is from Alexis.
Hey, Alexis.
Her subject line, episode 10, bruh. Hi, sisters. Hi, sisters and family. Y'all gonna have a ton of feedback, so in the spirit of how Rhaenys does business, I'll get straight to it.
Uh-oh.
No, that's right.
Hey,
I like that.
Spot on.
I like it. Yes.
Yeah.
Number 1, the childbirth scene. And then she's got an emoji that's like,
Yeah.
I was eating. Had to push back from the table.
Mm-mm.
Now
I don't eat watching this stuff.
You know.
No.
You shouldn't be.
Dragon.
Nope.
No,
No.
you can't eat food.
No, it shouldn't be eating food.
No, you shouldn't.
You
be.
can barely drink red wine.
Hey, wait a minute. And I had red wine too, and I'm thinking, oh,
Yes.
She says, I was eating. Had to push back from the table. Rhaenyra is a G. She didn't even let the Silent Sisters prepare the body.
Yeah.
Oh, she wanted to do it.
Yeah.
2, Ray, please don't talk to me about the White Walkers in the North. And she's got her eye roll emoji. Miss a bust. Nothing happens with them.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alette.
Thank you.
That's some shade. That's some shade.
Yes.
That's what I keep saying. Like, why do they keep bringing that shit up?
I know.
I really feel like they're trying to say, don't even think about that last fucking season.
Well,
we gonna redo that bitch because
they
keep bringing this shit up.
Wait a minute, but before you finish her email, I did read an article where it says the prequel or the spinoff for Jon Snow, they're going to correct.
Oh, thank you.
The season ending of Game of Thrones. That's what the article said.
I hope so.
Good.
I don't know what the
still
correction
already
is.
What's done is done. It's in
I
our
know,
hands.
but they're going to change it supposedly. So
Oh no, I blocked
who
that shit
knows?
out. It can't be.
No.
It didn't make near a sense.
Yeah.
Near a sense with all the shit that they built us up to.
Yeah.
3. The Baratheon can't read, and she has a laughy face emoji. Was that Zach Galifianakis? No, it wasn't.
No.
What? I don't get it.
Zach Galifianakis. It's an actor who has a beard and
look like him.
Looks like the Baratheon. Number 4. Welcome back, C Snack. In my Sister J voice, where you been? the heart emoji.
Aww.
Yeah.
Number 5. Luke. And then she's got the big eyes with the water in them.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is spelled Almond. Almond is an asshole.
That that's his new name.
Yes,
that's his new name.
Almond.
My gosh, that's good. That's good.
He's probably what flavor? The salt and vinegar almond.
Do they have salt and vinegar almond?
The spicy,
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Spicy
The
almond.
wasabi.
The wasabi almond.
Oh,
Yeah. Almond is an asshole bully, but he was trying to get Vhagar to listen. And instead, she chomped Arax because she's old and was pissed at him trying to Dracarys her.
Yep.
Yeah.
She said, look, little whippersnapper, I'm going to tell you what you
Yeah, exactly.
Aemond wanted to handle Luke himself. Now, I do agree that Aemond wanted to do something to him himself, but I think he should have known it could have ended bad.
He should have.
Yes.
You know what? See, I don't buy that either because like we've already established, I mean, you could fall off. All that
Fall
chasing
off.
and zigzagging and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Been the same outcome. So
No, but we already know Almond has studied. Remember?
Yes.
He knew. He listens. So he should have already known. You don't play these type of games because you cannot control a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
You're right.
That's
That's,
true.
a good
Well,
point.
they say don't point a gun unless you intend to use it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Ring of Power was good, so I might head on over to the Amazon Prime next. Might read. Might read.
It was it wasn't that great.
Might read.
Go ahead.
If you like Lord of the Rings, I think you'll like it. But if you don't,
I did, but
Love Lord of the Rings. I couldn't make it past episode 2.
No.
Of that Rings of Power.
There's no
I
Lord of
didn't
the
even,
Rings.
I couldn't even make it to my customary 3 episodes.
Wow.
That's
No.
bad.
I finished it and sorry.
Oh no.
did?
I couldn't
Yeah.
make it through. Does it get better after episode 2?
Not really.
See, there you go. I'm telling you.
I kept hoping it was.
I'm telling you.
no.
When you have the carrier, meaning Amazon Prime, turn off, meaning OFF, the comment section of their ratings, because the reviews were so negative that they turned it off. So you can't leave a review anymore.
Oh wow.
No way.
And that was a week after that series came out. I thought, oh, you know what? Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
I mean,
I'm
there's
not
some good
wasting my
stuff,
time.
but overall, it wasn't like riveting like this show was.
I bet it
can't
wasn't
wait.
even half as interesting. It didn't appear to me to be half as interesting as the Wheel of Time. That Wheel of Time
Right,
was too
yeah,
much.
that was
That's gotta
so
be
good.
coming back soon.
I hope it
know.
does.
Yeah.
That Wheel of Time is very
was
well
good.
done.
That was
Very well
Wheel.
done. So people looking for a fantasy show,
Yes.
watch
Of
that one.
time.
If you're on our Patreon, there's a TV commentary for Wheel of Time.
Yes.
We
You can
did
watch along
we
with
did the
us.
whole series.
Whole
Yeah.
series,
It's excellent.
So good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Might read Fire and Blood to tide me over until 2024. Till next time, Alexis from DFW, Texas.
Thank you,
Alexis.
I was thinking about reading the book too.
Well, you know what? I just read an article today.
I don't know.
Because your man, George R. Martin.
Why you do him like that?
Because he got 50 million R's in his name.
No, he does
Anyway,
have 2. Well, he has 4 really, but you know what I'm saying.
He is still not finished with that When's a Winner because he's doing TV rounds and shit. So they asked him,
who
when
is talking
was
about
Wait a
somebody
minute.
not finishing books?
Hey, but I ain't got a series like he got a series.
You got a series.
No, I don't.
That
I don't
ain't
like that
finished.
I don't like that one.
Harsh.
I would think that someone who is an actual author,
I'm hiding from this.
He should have.
I would think that an actual author, which Sister J is, would understand another author.
No, I do not
feeling
understand
like
him.
they
And I'll
wanna
tell you
finish the
why
book,
I don't
'cause-
understand him. And that is because he had all the motherfucking years of Game of Thrones to finish that fucking book. Knowing that Game of Thrones was so popular, it still ain't done. Now you got all these prequels and spinoffs and stuff. It still ain't done. And it's just like I said, but he won't admit it. The reason why it's not done is because he can't remember that shit he wrote.
I'm gonna need Sister J to leave George alone. We ain't doing that to George today. Because if it wasn't for George, we wouldn't even be here talking about this
Very true.
as show. So leave
very
George
true.
alone.
That's true.
He is riding the wave of all this success.
He is riding.
And I don't
the
think
wave.
he's getting off of it.
Put some respect on his name.
Thank you.
No.
Put some respect on it.
Yeah.
This is J.
Especially considering, you know what I just said. Okay.
No.
Thank you, Alexis, and I'm with you.
What is that? Wait, no.
Because I think there's people still waiting on a sequel over here that supposedly ain't coming.
No, it's not.
See? So don't talk about George R.R. Martin.
Yes, I'm gonna talk about
wait a
George.
minute. I will say
George
this though. At least Sister J.
Martin.
At least Sister J isn't leaving us hanging. She's straight up like, no, y'all not getting a sequel.
You're not getting it.
Thanks, Alexis.
Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you, Alexis. Look what you started.
Okay. Our next email is from Lynn.
Hey,
Lynn. And her subject line is Hot D episode 10, aka Not the Babies.
I know.
Fuck the Greens, all of them. 2 babies lost in 1 episode. That's all I can say. The stillbirth was horrific to watch, and Luke was such a sweet and innocent boy.
Yeah.
I am absolutely devastated for Rhaenyra, and now I am terrified for all of the rest of her children too. If Daemon had been there, he would have stopped her from sending Jason and Luke as messengers.
Probably.
You think? I don't know.
He might have.
So.
I don't
But
think
he
so,
might have.
because those aren't his kids.
Yeah, but he probably would have came up with some logical thing. Like, yeah, so what you gonna do if
true.
The mother ones is already there.
Right,
That's
right.
true. Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, why don't we send a few people at one time? So
Yeah.
one
Exactly.
kid.
Or send some gold cloaks
That
or
wouldn't
white
help.
cloaks with him.
That
Send some
wouldn't help,
guards
though.
with him. You know?
Yeah.
Couldn't a random dragon rider have gone instead? I know that she wanted to play clean politics, but the stakes are too high right now. I'm too upset to focus, so I will just point out that they made a big point of showing that Daemon is struggling with not being king.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I can't take a conflict between Daemon and Rhaenyra, so I really hope this isn't foreshadowing something bigger.
Might be.
Could be.
Yeah, might be.
Daemon wanted that crown for himself and took a long pause before he gave it to Rhaenyra. He also immediately assumed that Viserys was murdered, while Rhaenyra assumed he died from his illness. He and Rhaenyra need to make their approaches to battle to meet somewhere in the middle. She can't be out here making honorable Ned Stark decisions when we are dealing with crazies like Aemond and Aegon.
Yeah.
Alicent cannot control those crazy ass boys, and I don't blame Daemon for assuming the worst. Yeah,
That's right.
That's true.
Well said.
And as crazy as Aemond is, his prophecy is coming true.
Yeah.
Getting the largest dragon was worth losing that eye. But man, calling Lucas strong in front of everyone, damn it.
Yeah.
I know.
He's still doing it.
He doing it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Rhaenyra has the support of the Valerians, but that's about it. And now I'm worried about Jace and Rhaenys too. Anyone traveling by dragon is in danger. See, I'm not worried about them because we already know the Starks are honorable. They're not going to do nothing up there.
Yeah.
No.
They're
And
not.
She's an experienced rider. She know how to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhaenys. Oh, yeah.
Rhaenys.
They're not going to get her.
She's not gonna
No.
get got.
No.
This is about to be one hell of a war. Sisters, thank you for bringing the family together again. This season has me the fuck. Well, wait a minute. Has me MFTIAAAHD. I'm thinking that means motherfucking tired. But the fam got me through. Thank you all for such an amazing and wild season of Sea Snacks and Ray Ray's kids. See you next season. Struggling from North Carolina.
Struggling.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you, Struggling.
You know what, though? I did read. I was laughing so hard the other day because I read I think it was a Twitter thing about the House of the Dragon, and they referred to them as Ray Ray and Day Day. Ray Ray and Day Day.
Day Day.
No.
I hadn't heard the Day Day one. I
haven't heard Day Day either. That's good.
I said, oh, you know what? That is so good.
That is good.
That is so good.
Really good.
Twitter was clowning after the finale.
Yes.
I
With
didn't
the
get on there.
memes.
Oh, they
They
are
said
so
Vhagar
good.
had dementia.
Yes.
No, the best one was Vhagar in that black lady in a veil.
Yes.
Tell Allison.
Yes, that was
me.
great.
It was me. It was me.
Yeah.
Tell Allison and Otto it was me. I want
That was
that
so
shit
good.
Tell
done.
Rhaenyra and Daemon it was me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was so
That
hilarious.
was the best one I saw.
Yeah.
It was.
That's the
That
best
was the
one.
best one.
That was the best one.
Okay, our next email is from Roxy.
Hey,
Roxy.
And it's in normal size font.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Hello, sisters and nation. KTSS. Thank you, Roxy. Loved this episode. But like with Thrones, they need a 16 episode season.
Yes, they do. Need more than 10.
Yeah.
Way more than 10. Anywho, I'm going to get to the final scene. That was a great battle with the dragons, and this is an appetizer for upcoming seasons. Luke's dragon is much faster and would have had made it back to Dragonstone if not for the storm. But neither dragon was obeying orders. Luke's dragon attacked first without orders. And it looked like Aemond's dragon also did not obey orders. It looked like Aemond was surprised. In the after show, they said that he did not mean to kill Luke.
Should have known better.
I will say I love the show, but they have downplayed the nastiness of Team Green.
Yeah.
Alicent is much worse. Okay, this shit is getting long ass. I will say that the dragon that Daemon was singing to, well, that is another old giant, and I will stop there. Now the wait to 2024.
Yeah.
Everyone have a great Halloween. And she put a little pumpkin emoji.
Aw.
Roxy.
Thank you, Roxy.
Thank you, Roxy.
Happy Halloween to you.
Happy
too.
Halloween.
Yeah, I don't buy that that Aemond was, so surprised. And I did read on Twitter for somebody who I guess read all the books, said that the TV show has really made the Greens sympathetic in certain ways that the book, they said they were straight up nasty villains. Straight up. Mm-hmm. All of them.
I saw that too.
Yeah. So
I guess they're not trying to make it too one-sided, but
probably, make it a little more even or something. But evidently in the books, it's not.
But yeah, in the after show, they did say that Aemond was surprised and that wasn't his intention.
Yeah.
I still don't get it. I don't buy that. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't buy it either.
Shrug. Okay, our next feedback is from Zombie Scotty.
Hey, Zombie.
And the subject line is Zombie Scotty feedback for House of the Dragon season 1 finale. Burn them all.
Yes.
Dearest sisters, hope this finds you doing well. Rhaenyra is her father's daughter, but she is not her daddy. It's on. It's totally on. The boys in House Silverfox loved this episode. They were thrilled to see the story of Dem Thrones told the way it's supposed to be told. Keeping this shit short because I gotta clean up the place. Boys got all riled up, and just like a dragon, once they're excited, there's no telling who or what's gonna burn. Until season 2, love to you and the nation. Your faithful servant, Sir Zombie Scotty of House Silverfox, Lord Commander of the Sistahs Guard, Keeper of the Rose, Slayer of Dance Floors, Confidant to Sir Clifford of House P Valley, Man of Many Faces, Maester of all things specialty.
Woo!
Yes.
I love it.
It's getting longer.
It is getting longer.
Very long.
For Zombie.
Thank you,
Yes, Sir Zombie.
Sir Zombie. And for those of y'all who don't know, Sir Zombie Scotty invited us to his podcast, which is Dark Loops Presents Dragons in the House.
Dark Loops Productions.
Oh, excuse me. Dark Loops Productions, Dragons in the House.
Dragons in the House.
So we joined him for episode 9, wasn't it? Episode 9?
One of them episodes.
I think it was 8.
Episode 8. And I think, and we are going to be joining him on his next podcast too. So go check, and his podcasts are all on YouTube. So go to Dark Loops Productions on YouTube and check out that episode with us and Zombie Scotty. It was a great discussion.
It was fun.
It was
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Thank you, Zombie Scotty.
Thank you.
Okay, our next feedback is from Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Subject line. I have to read these subject lines. Hot Drag episode 10, aka Daemon's Wild Ride. Please. Okay. Daemon's Wild Ride, excuse me. Hi, sisters. Well, I have to say, Daemon was all over the shop in this episode, ignoring Rhaenyra and then obeying Rhaenyra, comforting Rhaenyra and then strangling Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
All with a little musical interlude. And why was Rhaenyra surprised that he didn't know the Song of Fire and Ice when he was never named heir to the throne? Made no sense.
Good point.
She shouldn't have mentioned it to him.
No, she should
because
not.
He's not in line with the throne.
No.
Exactly. So
but why not mention it? I don't know why they're trying to keep it secret.
To me, that's why I thought, or that's why I wasn't that upset with his response, because he used to argue with his brother about that fantasy stuff.
Yeah, I know he did do that.
See, so
I still ain't no reason
he didn't want to hear it. That's true, but he killed his first wife.
Thank you.
Coryls was a boss this episode, and Rhaenys continued to show more common sense than anyone around her.
Yeah.
That dragon fight, though, it's what we'd been waiting for, and it did not disappoint. Until we have another misunderstanding, aka the dragons ain't listening, and Luke's when Luke goes bye-bye. Anyone else find it unlikely that Aemond wouldn't have gone for the kill? Yeah.
Yeah. He would have.
Yeah.
He would have.
Can't wait for the second season. Love from the UK, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah. Top of the morning to you. What is that phrase?
Top of the morning.
That's Irish, but that's all right.
Oh,
even I knew that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Did you? Okay.
Because that's what everyone says on St. Patty's Day.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Oh.
they do.
Yep.
Sorry, Sarah. I don't know what to say about.
Anyway,
Sarah.
thank you, Sarah.
Hurrah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Cheers.
Cheerio. Is Cheerio the phrase?
Cheerio.
Okay, our next email is from Manny.
Hey, Manny.
Hey, Manny.
Where you been?
Where you been all season?
Right.
Subject line is Hot D season 1 finale, aka I had to look up the spelling of these names, but I'm gonna spell it my way by the end. Oh, Lord. Hey, ladies.
I do it phonetically. Otherwise, you never remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies. Y'all good? Glad to see you back with another season of Dim Dragons. I've been catching up and listening and formulating some thoughts / questions about this show. It's a little longer, but please, mamas, don't burn me with the iron. I wrote something about it. Like to hear it, here you go. Number 1, I know that court scene when King V walked into the throne all dramatic as he stood up as a ride or die for his daughter was supposed to tug at your heartstrings. It was beautiful, but it really just kind of pissed me off. I always find myself getting stuck behind people who walk at this speed.
Manny! That is terrible. You're going to be old someday.
Can't get around them.
It is like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially at the damn store.
Oh,
Always.
y'all.
Oh.
Come on.
Always a situation where I can zig or zag. Number 2, why come Princess Rhaenys, and it's R-A, like Ray, and then niece with a capital N.
I feel you on that, Manny.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
Why come Princess Rhaenys wasn't at that family dinner with King V? Her granddaughters were there to celebrate being betrothed to her grandsons. Now, that's a good question. She wasn't there.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't she with Sistah?
No, because he was getting.
He wasn't found yet.
He wasn't found yet, I don't think.
Okay.
Number 3. Okay, so you're gonna tell me that little Prince Aemond.
There's another one.
There's another one.
Yeah.
And little Prince Aemond went and stole the biggest dragon in the world from House Valerian, and there was no conversation scene with the heads of the house. I would have loved to have seen that. They have more dragons.
Good point.
Yeah.
They have more dragons, but they lost not only the biggest, but also their daughters.
Yeah, you know what? That is a plot hole to me.
It
Yes.
wasn't the daughters yet, but it could have been.
But
yes,
that was her mama's. So yeah, that there should have been some conversation.
We should have seen a conversation
between the head of households, and they're saying, "Hey, look, no, you got to give it back.
Go get that
Something.
dragon back."
Yeah,
yeah.
4. Speaking of Prince Aemond, I thought for sure Laena's dragon was going to throw him off as they flew over the Driftmark Castle, right on the court grounds to show you don't fuck with anything old and sleeping. Number 5, Rhaenys isn't long for this world. She has the opportunity to end this coup before it got too out of hand. As a matter of fact, she saw that lord's body who was hanged as she was escorted out of the castle. She didn't end it, and now I'm wondering who's going to get her dragon. Maybe her granddaughter learned her lesson about hesitating to claim what's hers and will snatch up this dragon instead.
Mm-hmm.
Rhaenys ain't dead yet now. 6. Oh, Lord, Manny. Number 6, Rhaenyra, and it's spelled Ray, R-A-Y, and then capital N-I-R-A. Rhaenyra really just used to popping right up and walking around right after giving birth. She apparently
is used to it.
Yeah, because to do it with Allison.
With the fucking Allison. Always, let me see the baby. The queen commanded you to see the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good
right after birth. So yeah, she used to it.
Cheers.
7. Did y'all see the way Rhaenys looked at Rhaenyra when she asked to clear the room so her and Daemon could talk? Yes, that look said, you need to check your man in these council meetings. Yes, we forgot to talk about that when she left and she was like,
but that's what I'm talking about. When she said clear the room, Daemon was already embarrassed in front of everybody. Then she started that talk. Oh, yeah, he yoked her up. Yeah, because that's his ego. Oh, yeah.
Rhaenys was full of side eyes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This
and she
whole
does
episode.
it so well.
Yeah, look, say 1,000 words.
Yes.
Yep.
Number 8. Okay, so if these Targaryen kings are all following this prophecy, that means every firstborn prince is going to be named Aegon. This shit is already confusing and going to get way more as we move along.
Yeah.
9. Final point. Luke really should have dropped that little note to the knights in the front step and booked it right back to dragons.
Yes.
That's what you said.
He knew what he saw when he got out the car. If not, he really should have stuck to the cave caverns and waited it out. Aemond's dragon was way too big and he would have had to either leave or hop off and search for his cousin on foot. Well, now a real war begins. Okay, that's all I got. Sorry, but it was me catching up. See y'all at the next reunion. A. Manny Michonne.
Thank you, Manny.
Manny. Can't wait to see you again.
Yes. We're just glad you rolled in.
Yes.
Wow, we've been missing you.
Better late than never. Better late than never. All right. Our next email is from Goody Roop.
Hey, Goody.
And her subject line is, not the chomp chomp. Hey, sisters. Well, now that was a season of TV. Rhaenys and older Ray Ray stole my heart, but why come I still love Daemon's rude ass? Cannot help it. Here is a short voice recording. As always, thanks for all the great content. Sincerely, Goody.
Hey, sisters, and hello to the nation. It's Goody Roop with the Dim Dragons finale feedback, so I'm going to try to go real fast. Aunt Rhaenys is badass. That armor, though, those shoulder pads.
Yes.
That hair.
The hair.
Did you notice she did not bend the knee to Ray Ray on the cliffside, nor when they were at the big map table? Why?
Yep.
Also, speaking of map table, love it when Ray Ray was like, Rhaena, come, and brings all the girls in to plan the strategy. It was great. Again, Rhaenys still in the background, aloof like a cat. Daemon brought back Mummer's farce from the first episode.
Yep.
His big brother Riff Raff had said it to him, and then he says it to the Hand. And finally, I guess dragons will fight each other. There has been some discussion about this on your very podcast, but it made me think of cats, the way that went down, like kitty cats. All right, this has been so fun. Can't wait for the next spinoff or prequel or whatever, so we can keep this ish going. Goody Roop's out.
Thank you, Goody. And you know what, Goody? I think that's a very good analogy because a lot of times, cats will spat and everything, but they really like each other. You know what I mean? Unless you get some cats that just don't like each other and they're always fighting.
Almond and doesn't like
they
Luke.
don't like. Yeah, no.
No. She meant the dragons, not the people. The dragons, Vagar and
cats are rough.
Araxes.
When they play, they are rough. It looks like they're trying to kill each other, but they're not. But
exactly.
I didn't think of
So,
them like
so I
cats.
think
thought
what
of them
she's
like-
getting at is that perhaps maybe Vagar didn't realize he was going to kill Araxes.
Yes.
Vagar knew what she was
Vagar
doing.
knew. She chomped like she's like
Yes.
Dave
He was
said,
hungry.
Chomp, chomp.
Chomp. Yeah.
And wait, didn't even
Vagar
eat it.
knew.
Didn't eat.
Oh no.
Because dragons don't like raw meat. They like to cook it first.
Exactly.
So she spit that shit out.
Yeah.
I like how somebody's always riffraff in her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, King Viserys is always riffraff.
Yeah.
There's always a riffraff somewhere.
You know what? You're right. Yeah.
Thank you, Goody. And for keeping that short and sweet.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, our next feedback is from Derek.
Hey, Derek.
Okay, episode 10. Last week I said it was going to get real in these Westerosi streets. Well, y'all, this week it did. Daemon sang to his dragon. They alluded to there being 3 wild, untamed dragons. They currently have more adults and some eggs. So for keeping score, Targaryens 10, Greens 3. Or does Aegon's dragon size even the score?
Well, but Daemon had said they had 14.
He did say 14.
He said 14 to 4. That's what he
was
said.
probably counting those eggs that haven't hatched yet.
It could be,
I think
but he did say
Yeah.
14 to 4.
Aegon won't ever let that eye patch thing go, will he? Well, maybe he will after today.
Did you say iPad?
Eye patch.
iPad.
Eye
Oh,
patch.
I thought you said iPad.
What? iPad?
He loves him an iPad.
That's what I said. What?
Where are you at in that wine glass?
I was just gonna say the
I
glass.
have
What
my
about?
Where are you in
original.
that bottle?
No, I have
She
my
hasn't
original.
tipped the bottle. I
No,
haven't
I
tipped it.
haven't even opened the bottle
Okay.
up.
Okay.
But I did forget to show you Ellen, my little lily pad on there.
So
Oh,
cute.
That's cute.
I love it.
Lily pad wine stopper.
That's really cute.
I know.
Maybe he will after today. This show is the best thing on TV. Derek, House Targaryen, first of his name. My queen Rhaenyra gonna kick ass and take names.
Yes.
Yep, I think she is.
Thank you,
Yes.
Derek.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Derek.
Yeah, it's going to be so good.
Yes.
Maybe they'll surprise us and it comes back sooner than 2024.
Oh, I doubt it.
Yeah,
I think
don't
they
hold your
started
breath.
filming because we're almost in 2023.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
Mm, dang, y'all. Okay, our next email is from Riza. Hi,
Hey,
Riza.
Riza.
Hi, Riza.
Subject line is, I just want to say 2024 is a long ass fucking time. Great season. Hey, sisters and nation. Hope this email finds you all well. Thank you, Riza. I just have a quick point. So I'm sorry, but my ass is a motherfucking punk because if I was Luke and pulled up to old dude's house and saw that crazy motherfucker's dragon parked outside, my ass would have gone back to my little dragon, on my little dragon, fly and run home to mommy.
Yeah.
Bravery shit. I know that's right.
Yeah.
And also, just want to point out that when Luke's dragon Dracarys out of defense, Luke commended the dragon to commanded the dragon to obey him in High Valyrian. When Aemond was commanding his dragon to stop, he spoke the common tongue. Fuck all that shit about him doing it on accident.
Interesting.
Thank you, Riza. I don't think it was an accident either.
Okay. Well, and I didn't think it was either. He
Don't
did
the
on purpose.
Yeah. Don't the dragons only understand High Valyrian?
Yep.
You know what?
Yeah.
Boop to that.
Good.
That's your evidence right there.
Evidence.
Yes.
Evidence, baby.
Yes.
Evidence.
Yep. That's it.
He's a piece of shit. Anyway, it was an excellent season. Waiting patiently for season 2. Hope you all stay well and safe till then, Riza.
Thank you,
Thank
Riza.
you, Riza.
You know what? You gave
Yes.
us the
Good-ass
evidence
point.
that put the
Yep.
nail in the coffin.
Yep.
Yep.
You are right.
Mm-hmm.
I still think you had to have known some shit was gonna go down.
Of course he did, but
Chasing
that
little
makes
boy.
perfect sense, though.
Yeah,
That makes perfect sense because he knows. Hell, he knows all those dragon pit trainers and stuff. They speak in High Valyrian.
Yes.
In order to claim the dragon, he spoke in High Valyrian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we mentioned he paid attention. So you knew.
Yep.
And, I forgot. I missed it. But Derek, just to go back to our earlier person, had a voicemail, and so go ahead and play that. Sorry, Derek.
What's up, sisters? This is Derek, House Targaryen, first of his name. Just wanted to let y'all know, episode 10, just watched it. Damn. What the hell is going on? This show is about to get real. So, I know y'all gonna cover everything, but just my thoughts, I just gotta say, I know y'all happy to see Snack is back.
Yes.
And looks like the lines are being drawn now. And rest in peace to Little Prince. But that scene actually showed us something. The dragons can kind of go off on their own a little bit because both of the dragons actually did their own little reaction thing. His little dragon got pissed off, took a little shot at him, at the big dragon, and I mean, damn, Aemond's dragon is big as fuck. Aegon, whatever the fuck his name is, his dragon is that's gonna be a problem. That crazy dude got the biggest dragon.
Yeah.
Because y'all even said, I think his dragon is bigger than Daemon's dragon. And the dragon got pissed off and was like, fuck this. You ain't gonna let this dragon just hit me and run. And then, you saw what happened to him. So rest in peace, Little Prince. But anyways, y'all, how long do we have to wait for the next season 2, I guess? If anybody knows.
2 damn
All right,
years.
ladies. Peace.
Yep. Thank you, Derek.
Oh, thank you, Derek. 2024.
Yeah. 2024.
That's what they saying, 2024.
Damn.
I mean, hopefully we'll get the Jon Snow spinoff next year.
Right. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
tide
kind of
us
go back
over.
and forth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they do with the Power Universe. They do that. Too.
Yes.
Back and forth and back and forth.
Maybe it'll be early 2024, so that's not
See, it could
so
be.
long.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. Our next feedback is from Myron.
Hey, Myron.
Subject line is, hopefully this will be the last Pyrie for Sister J. We will see at least for a while. Sisters, I will miss the entertainment you provide a brother until, I suppose, the next season of Dim Dragons. Since I don't watch so-called reality TV or cooking shows, I have enjoyed every episode you've covered in Dim House Dragons and will look forward to leaving feedback for the next season. Take care, Myron. And he has a voicemail.
Okay.
Hello, sisters. Myron here. I hope you're all well. I'm going to have to double up on my feedback if you want a brother to meet your 2-minute feedback restrictions. Sheesh. For simplicity, I'm going to be referring to Rhaenyra in this feedback as Nyra. So Rhaenyra, sisters, is Nyra. All right. I guess I'll start with the 4 questions. Sister K, when was the last time the Targaryens had a cookout with their so-called allies, the Baratheons? Just curious.
Okay, hello.
Given the proximity between King's Landing and Storm's End, why would Nyra think sending her youngest strong would have been the safest bet? She set his ass up for failure.
No.
Sister LM, would you agree that the showrunner spent more time in the design of the individual dragons than the storylines of this show? I mean, how many repeat scenes are they going to present us? Just how many failed childbirths do we have to suffer to watch? I get that children are the future and shit, but I prefer to limit my exposure to the childbirth to my own woman. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello.
Sister A, in the opening scene between Nyra and Lucerys, did you think after she kissed him that he would not survive this episode?
No.
Sister J, this is going to be a tall question for you. Sister J, no reference to your height restriction.
Height restriction.
Height
The symbiotic
restriction.
relationship between the dragon, its rider, and its rider. Do you think, for example, Daemon, Rhaenyra, and her dragon had to be at peace, at one accord, in order for a successful birth to occur? When Rhaenys gave all that bad news to Rhaenyra about her father's passing, Aegon being placed on the Iron Throne, and the threat it posed to Rhaenyra's family, my fat black ass thought of that scene in The Wiz Sisters with the brilliant, consummate performer, Miss Mabel King, as she performed the number No Bad News. I could go on, but I won't. Sisters, you know season 2 will not air until 2024, right? If I have God's favor, I will be retired from my current job by then. And will be available to make the next Sister Speak ghetto ass cookout for some 400-degree chicken.
Okay.
Yes. Yay, Myron. Thank you so much for that feedback. And it was
Thank you.
relatively
Myron.
Well, hopefully you'll be retired.
Yeah.
We can make it. Hopefully we'll have another one in 2024.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know what the fuck his question was because I was.
You were too busy throwing up signs.
You're throwing up your signs. Not today.
After that
short restrictions.
Height
restriction.
Come on now.
That's some cold-blooded shit.
Thank you, Myron.
Yeah, well, you better hope. You better hope I forget about that.
You might not want to show up.
Yeah, you might not want to show up on
Myron.
at
You
a
know
reunion.
the little ones be feisty. They be feisty, honey. You know.
Sister J hit him with the
Yeah. And you know, in Texas, hey. You know what the Texas motto is? Don't mess the fuck with Texas. So, yeah.
Oh, Lord. Myron, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, gosh. Okay, our next piece of feedback is from Janet.
Hey, Janet.
And the subject line is Hot D, Season 1, Episode 10. Ooh, it's on.
Yeah.
Hey, sisters and Sister Speak family. Longtime listener, first time writing in.
Ooh, another
Welcome.
Yay.
I love your podcast and often talk at my phone as if y'all are in the room or car with me. I do that too. Loving this Hot D and hearing it from a sister's point of view. On to episode 10. That lighted table map of Westeros was the shit.
Yes. Yes. I want it.
Yes.
I want it. I want a picture of it.
Such a sweet moment with Ray sharing her fear of her own destiny with Luke. Yeah. I should have seen the ending coming right then.
Yeah.
I love Rhaenys. She is not here for bullshit.
Yeah.
Right off the rip, she tells them Viserys is dead and Aegon has been crowned. Formalities out the window.
I know.
Time to burn some shit right now. Unfortunately, Ray's baby is not trying to hear that. By the way, what the hell was going on with the flashes of the dragon while Ray was miscarrying?
Because
was that supposed to be something she was seeing in her mind's eye, or was that supposed to be Syrax crying for her? Confusing.
That was Syrax. They're bonded.
Syrax feeling her pain.
Yeah, they're bonded. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm tired of Alicent once again playing like she's innocent, hiding behind all these damn men, sending sentimental book pages to Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
Bitch, you started all this shit rolling. You do not get to keep your friend.
Exactly.
I know that's right. And
well, she couldn't keep her friend when she started bedding her daddy.
Right. The daddy.
Right. Yes. It started there.
And why does Rhaenyra even bat an eye at that shit? They both clearly have never had a real friend.
No.
I wish Syrax would have burnt up all those green fools.
Yeah.
I think that was Maelys.
No. That was Syrax. Rhaenyra's dragon is Syrax.
When they came
when
to
Otto
Dragon.
came.
Yes.
When they was at Dragonstone.
Yeah, you're right. I'm so glad that Rhaenyra's No, I'm so glad that Rhaenys and Coryls have come around to the black side. Rhaenys had me sweating for a minute.
Yeah.
RNC's scene was a doozy. Rhaenys sure can hold a grudge, and I'm betting she's one hell of a soldier.
Yeah.
No way.
Good.
No way Coryls would ever grab her by the throat and live to tell about it. I know.
Thank you.
Right.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No.
Shit. I love the scene where Daemon was singing to what I assume is Jaehaerys's dragon, given
It
the
is.
size and age of the beast.
Yeah.
He just really seems to get them dragons like nobody else.
Yeah.
He does.
I miss Daenerys's warm, motherly relationship with her dragons, so I'm glad that somebody is showing them some affection. I hate the dragon pit and them being all locked up all the time and taken for granted. I know, I don't like the locked up ones.
Yeah.
They don't lock theirs up on Dragonstone.
No, they don't.
I do not understand why Ray sent that baby to Storm's End. Does she honestly believe people are going to follow old school rules after the Greens jacked the Iron Throne? Come on.
Right.
It seems to me like they should have known that the Greens would be trying to round up their folk too. That's
Exactly.
what you do. Yep. And Otto told her that he sent terms to this family and others. He did.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Sure
Old
did.
Boros Baratheon was right when he asked Luke, "What have you done for me lately?" Shit. But seriously, Boros learn to fucking read. There haven't been any wars for like 50 years. What has this king done with all of this free time and shitty weather? I wonder how many shenanigans the Maesters could have avoided or caused by just telling kings whatever stories they feel like telling. See?
Yep.
That's why you learn how to read your own shit.
Yeah. That's what you said. Yep.
R.I.P. Luke and Eric's, the littlest dragon. Seriously, can you imagine how small Joff's dragon is? Shaking my head.
Yeah.
Why is it that sometimes it seems like the dragon and rider have a telepathic connection, but this week the dragons were wilding out, not listening to the riders at all? And are they salty from being locked up in the dragon pit and now acting out the first time they're let off the leash? Both Luke and Aemond were telling those fools to be cool and listen up, but they were in some kind of frenzy. Do the dragons read and reflect their riders' innermost thoughts or not? Was Vhagar really that pissed about Arax's little fire puff? We need a quick lesson on dragon rules. Damn it. It's hard to know who is at fault here, Vhagar or Aemond. And what story will Aemond tell his mother? Oh, well, Aemond's the one at fault.
Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't have to pursue him at all.
Joe didn't.
No.
Sorry this is long as. One question. Will you be podcasting this latest season of Westworld? That's the only way I'm going to watch after the last season. Thank you, sisters. Janet J. of Columbus, Ohio.
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you, Janet.
Right. That's a long ass girl. Okay. Whenever Westworld comes back, we'll be doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll finish
Final
it out.
season.
Yeah. We'll be
definitely
doing it.
finish it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you, Janet.
Because we're no quitters.
That's a straight lie.
Oh
that's
my
a straight ass
gosh.
lie.
Straight up lie.
Straight up lie. But we will finish that one.
Yes.
We will finish that one.
Oh yeah, we will hate watch a show in a minute.
Yeah.
But we will finish.
Sure will.
Yes.
We'll finish it.
Yep.
All right. Our next email is from Will. Hey, Will. How you doing?
Wow, long time.
Will from C-Town.
Yeah.
Subject line is the bitch queen and bitch king, may you melt under flaming dragon breath.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Sisters one and all and guest hosts extraordinaire, thanks for an amazing season. Sister K, thanks for reading this. I am still 2.5 episodes behind and haven't sent in feedback. Will, how you behind? And haven't sent in feedback. I have enjoyed the season. I have really enjoyed the Deemer daughter of the king and the thing in green. The thing in green. So she's probably doomed. How many more times is Rhaenyra's oldest half-brother going to get slapped before he's killed?
Yeah.
Thanks for the podcast, sisters. You, as always, rock. Will from Seatown, a short sail from Driftmark.
Thank
you, Will.
Thank you, Will.
You got to get caught up.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going to get spoiled.
Yeah, you're going to get spoiled.
Because these people out here trying, itching.
Itching.
We got a whole bunch of Sister J's out there itching for it.
Thank you.
They love it. It's like they live for it or something.
Yes.
I have not spoiled at all.
You haven't.
No, you haven't. Thank you. We
Not on this
appreciate
show.
that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that's what I meant today.
Thank you. I've been spoiled plenty of times on other shows by Sister J.
Yes. And she always says, "Oh, well, it doesn't bother me to know."
Yeah.
Okay. Our next feedback is from Annette. Hey,
Annette.
Subject line is Hot D Season 1 finale, aka It's About to Go Down. Hey, sisters. Annette from Florida here. Ladies, my goodness. I have been listening to your podcast for years, and this is the first time I have felt driven, compelled, and called to reach out to you about an episode.
Wow.
Right. This was one juicy episode that had our emotions rolling from the first scene.
Yeah.
Now, I have to say that birth scene was something else. Thank you. Judgy McJudgerson, Rhaenys, stood back and watched poor Rhaenyra struggle with all kinds of bad news, but eventually determined that she is worthy of being a queen. Too soon, as we now know, Homegirl is fixing to burn all this shit down, a la Daenerys.
Yeah.
I think that Queen Rhaenyra allowed her to not bow because she recognized that Rhaenys should have been the first queen. Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Oh, now that, but that makes sense though.
Okay.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah.
Didn't C-Snack make a miraculous recovery after getting his throat slit? Enough to declare Rhaenyra queen.
Well,
Yeah,
but
you know,
okay,
remember about his throat.
But that's what the report said. Maybe that wasn't true.
Yeah, it could be.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Maybe it
'Cause
was just a fever.
Exactly, because that's just what the reports were
Obviously,
saying.
he was sick and he got hurt.
Yes.
And he got blood
Right.
fever.
I didn't see no line on or scar or nothing on his
And
neck.
it seems like they would have referenced it or said something.
Yeah.
Lastly, Daemon. Matt Smith is a fantastic actor, and I could feel the rage building in him every time they cut to him. I kept expecting him to take the crown for himself at some point, but I think he does love his bae Ray Ray, and realized as his hands were around her neck that his brother never wanted him to be king.
Right.
Oh, that's when he realized it?
Oh, he already knew it.
He knew. Daemon was overcome with grief too, having just lost a brother
Exactly.
and child, and
Right.
Rhaenyra was there to receive his fire. She recognizes his craziness, but loves him regardless, and maybe because of it.
Yep.
Sigh. That baby Lucerys. They made him look so young and innocent with rosy, chubby cheeks.
I know.
Yeah.
Too young to be flying into this mess with this baby dragon. I screamed with probably half the world when them babies got ate up by that good-for-nothing Godzilla of a dragon.
I know.
Yeah.
Why you gotta call Vhagar out her name? That was Almond all the way.
Yeah, it was almond.
She put the little dragon emoji.
She is a Godzilla, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Rest in peace, Luke and Arax. Fuck Vhagar.
Oh.
Can't wait for 2024. Bye, sisters. Oh, P.S. Did the sapphire eye of Aemond remind you of anyone? Yes, it did. Look like the eyes of the Night King.
Yeah.
Yes.
It did.
Yes. Yep.
And that's
call.
from Annette.
Thank you, Annette.
Thank you, Annette.
Well, you know,
It did look like a night.
Yeah.
It did, yeah.
It
Right.
did.
on the Daemon though, see,
Glowing.
I mean, he was grieving too. And I still say, and then anytime you're in a group of people and the person who's the leader says, clear the room, just because you just finished uttering something.
Right.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. So that all of that was rolled up in that. And then she started talking about the same shit that he used to argue with his brother about.
Yeah.
It was just one thing on top of another on top of another for him.
Exactly. He snapped.
All right, y'all. Our next feedback is from Will.
Hey, Will.
And the subject line, it's a voicemail, and the subject line says, Will the Taxman. Season 1.
Another Taxman.
Season 1, House of the Dragon feedback voice note. And let me play this voicemail.
Okay.
Hello, sisters and Sister Speak Nation. This is Will the Taxman from Los Angeles. To Alex the Taxman, don't start none. There won't be none. Sisters, thank you for your hilarious coverage of season 1 of House of the Dragon. This is my first time ever leaving feedback for one of your shows. I found your podcast during season 6 of Game of Thrones, and I've been hooked ever since. I also went back and listened to all your Walking Dead podcast episodes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a book reader, and I love the Princess and the Queen short story that this show is based off of. And in my humble opinion, I thought that this season 1 of House of the Dragons is the perfect adaptation of the book material. The showrunners, you can tell they cared so much for the characters. They added so much layer and depth, and they answered so many questions. Like for me, after I read the short story, my main question was, well, why didn't King Viserys just name Rhaenyra his heir? You know, why couldn't he have done that earlier? Why didn't he fight? And we got so much background on him, and also Queen Alicent and Rhaenyra, everyone. It was just a great adaptation. My one criticism and what I would hope to see in season 2 is a little bit more magic. You know, Game of Thrones, we had shadow babies, we had dark magic, we had zombies, and I would love to see them to start sprinkling in those elements in season 2. But overall, great season kickoff to the show. And also, I did just want to share a quick little thing. I think one of the listeners, Jeannie Lynn, had a question. You know, who are Maester Aemond from Game of Thrones? Who are his relatives in this show? And I will tell you that I went through the family tree and I found that his great-great-great-grandmother is none other than the Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen. I won't tell you which of her kids had him because I think that might be a spoiler, but Maester Aemond from Game of Thrones, his great-great-great-grandmother is Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Cool.
Ladies, thank you again so much. You bring me so much joy, and you are a beacon of light in a dark world. So until next season, sisters, I will see you. Sir William, the Taxman of House Targaryen. And P.S., I'm only joking about Alex the Taxman. You are a classy man and an inspiration. And keep doing your thing, brother. All right. Talk to y'all later. See you next season.
Oh, thank you, Will.
Thanks, Will the Taxman.
Will the Taxman.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for writing in.
Yes. Oh, that's
wow.
awesome. I like having that little background. So
Yes.
I might need to read the short story.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing too. Yeah.
It's not too spoilery.
Yeah.
Well,
but isn't that awesome though? That so he could trace the family tree back. I like that. Yeah.
So I have the family tree.
Okay.
Oh, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to share?
No.
Oh, I'll send it to you, Jay.
Okay, thank you.
Is it spoilerish?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already know you don't
It
care.
Yeah, send it to me.
Okay.
Send it to me.
Spoilery.
All right.
I don't know if I want to. I'm gonna wait until I decide.
But I do give George R. Martin props for the world that he created. I mean, he created so much, and really, I'm sure he probably it it really takes him a long time to probably write something because you have to go back and remember all of that history that he created. And these are not like brand new books. Yeah. And
yes.
And these are not brand new books. He wrote these years ago. So you do have to, recall and remember and go through your notes
these books are
and all that stuff.
humongous.
They're huge. They're like 1,000 pages and stuff. So
That's why I said the short story.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
and the short story may still be like 400 pages.
True.
So.
But props to him though, because he has created a really diverse universe and just the whole world around all his books. So
yeah.
So
thank you, Will.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you, Will. What did he say? The
Will.
Princess and the Queen, right?
I thought it was Princess and the Dragon.
Well, read it again. What did he say?
Princess and the Pea?
The Princess and the Queen.
Sister A, no, that's a fairy tale.
No, that's a
damn.
Princess and the Queen. Okay, I'm gonna write that.
Yeah,
what she
Princess
said.
and the
See if
Queen.
you're paying attention.
She said the P. I heard her. I'm just gonna let that slide.
You just said,
just let it slide.
Sister Ellen just
y'all right away.
Ellen's like, look, come on now.
Okay.
Too
All
late
right.
for that shit.
Our next email is from Shalita.
Hey,
Shalita. And her subject line is Hot D, season 1, episode 10, aka What the fuck, Daemon? AKA Rhaenyra is having the worst week ever. AKA Fuck you, Aemond. AKA Rest in peace, little Luke.
Oh.
Hey, sisters and fam. Figured I'd send a voicemail to save Sister K's voice. Thank you.
Thank you.
I figure this podcast will be long AF. As fuck.
Yep.
Yep.
But since this is probably going to be incomprehensible rambling, But this is probably going to be incomprehensible rambling since I tend to talk too fast. Let me read the rest of this and then we'll get to the voicemail.
Okay.
Thanks for putting out this fantastic podcast week after week. Can't wait to watch and listen to the show. Still traumatized by that poor baby and his baby dragon getting killed like that.
Yeah.
Love y'all, Shalita from Philly. And let me play her voicemail.
Hey, sisters. Hope you are doing well. I've really enjoyed having a show to talk with you guys about you and the family. So it's just like old times. Now on to this season finale. This is probably the only episode this season I only watched once. It was just too much sad stuff for me. Yay, the C-Sec isn't dead. Yay. And I'm so sad about what happened. I can't. Who was that big-ass cave dragon and who's going to ride it? Daemon has Caraxes, so maybe his daughter or baby sons will. Poor Rhaenyra finds out her daddy died, had a stillbirth of a possible dragon/human hybrid baby all at the same time, finds out her rapist half-brother usurped her throne, and then her asshole, punk-ass other half-brother killed one of her babies.
Yeah.
She needs to burn all that shit down.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Daemon? I know you didn't just put hands on your wife, queen/niece. I know they're both grieving their losses, but what you ain't going to do is put hands on her like that. Shout out to the good twin for being a real one, getting that crown for her. Fuck
yes.
You, an asshole who can't even read. How are you
Thank
leading a
you.
house if your ass can't read?
Thank you.
Poor little baby Luke. He didn't deserve that death. And now we know the younger generation does not have as much control over their dragons like the older Targaryens. This is why children should not be given weapons of mass destruction. That's it. I know this shit is long ass. Sorry, Sister J. Until next time, Shalita from Philly. P.S. One last fuck you, Otto, for the road.
Nice.
Yes. Thank you, Shalita.
Yeah,
all the
one
points.
more fuck you, Otto, for the road.
Otto, just
Yes.
cuz. Just cuz.
Yeah, just cuz.
Yeah. But, Shalita had a point we didn't talk about. Daemon already has a dragon. So can you be bonded to 2 dragons?
You know what? I
Why
mean,
not?
obviously that dragon was bonding with him because he
Yeah,
was
why
singing to him
not?
and stuff. So he was bonding with him. So I would say, yeah.
I don't think it would work if he bonds with the dragon and then gives that dragon to say
Somebody
Bela
else.
or someone else. I don't think it works like that.
Dragons don't do it that way. So
Yeah.
Because the point is that this dragon belonged to the previous king. So he's accustomed to being bonded to one.
Yes.
And remember, we had a conversation earlier where, well, what happens when your rider dies, but nobody claims you? Well, now we know. He went off where the wild ones are and he's just there.
He's just been wandering.
Wandering. And I'm sure, that cave is where he sleeps and stuff. And he probably goes out just like all the rest of them, hunts whenever he's hungry and stuff. And then, go on back to his lair.
Yeah.
So, but I find the most interesting part of that whole storyline is that Daemon knew where to go get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he said he lived
He
here.
knew where to go find him.
He lived here.
Well,
We have
and
two
remember, Daemon
unclaimed
did years of reading research.
Yes, he did. He
That's
did.
true. Yep.
And Pentos. Yeah.
Yep. So,
all right.
Thank you,
Thank you, Shalita.
Okay, our next email, it's actually a voicemail, is from Jenny Lynn.
Hey, Jenny.
To the Sister Speak conglomerate chain of podcasts and Sister Speak realm, this is Jenny Lynn from Mississippi calling in with her hot D finale feedback. First of all, it seems as if this season of Geriatric Mean Girls is going to be replaced with Geriatric Mean Girls, The Next Generation, because Aemond truly effed up. The way Rhaenyra was looking at the end of this episode makes me think she's about to go mad queen on everybody. Speaking of kings and queens, I'm starting to wonder if maybe Helena got her gift of foresight from her dad, the late King Viserys. Because in episode 1, he told Emma he was sure that his son was going to be born and crowned a king with Aegon's crown, and dragons would roar and swords would clash and all of that. And really, that did happen a few episodes ago. It was just not with his son that he had with Emma. And Rhaenys, of course, and her dragon roaring as she escaped. So I have to wonder, did he somehow know that was going to happen? I also saw a theory on social media about why Sir Crispy is the only one that really hasn't aged this season. And it's because salt is an excellent preservative, and Sir Crispy is the original Sir Salty. And lastly, we're going to need George R.R. Martin to explain to the congregation why he can create such fantastical worlds and stories and be so non-creative when it comes to these names. There's absolutely no reason that this show should have a Daemon, a Vaemon, an Aemon, and an Aegon, an Eric, and an Auric, Rhaenyra,
That is so true.
Thank
you.
Just think, all of this fighting could have been prevented if we had a Ray, a Junebug, a little man, or something. Well, that's it for me, and I'll see y'all in 2024.
Pookie Lou. Thank
you,
Yes.
She is so right.
You know what?
So true.
Right.
That's so true. And people forget Rhaenyra got an Aegon too.
Yeah.
He's Aegon the third.
He's the third.
Yep. And another Viserys and all that other stuff.
Viserys the
and then
second.
Joffrey.
Yep.
Yes.
Joffrey.
Yes. Very, very true.
But you know that the reason, Viserys the king did not know that he had that dream, which was the prophecy that had told him it was going to be a child named Aegon. Now, I think he thought it was his Aegon,
right?
But I don't think it's supposed to be his Aegon.
I don't think it
I think
is.
it's supposed to be her Aegon.
Grandson.
Or it could be the Aegon the third son once he gets to be a man. So it'd be Aegon the fourth.
Right.
I mean, who knows?
We don't know.
Oh,
he didn't know either.
No.
That's good.
That is a good
Very
point.
good.
All these similar as names here.
Yes.
That's why we coming up with our own names, because we
Exactly.
Yeah. Because we know who they are.
Yeah.
Okay, our next feedback is from Jenna.
Hey, Jenna.
Hi, Jenna.
Aloha, sisters and nation. It's Jenna from Hawaii, but living in Portland, unfortunately.
Ooh. Damn.
And if you were from Hawaii, would you want to live in Portland?
No.
No.
Why would
She
you
got to
wanna
be
live anywhere
cold.
else?
Yeah, she got to be cold.
Yeah. And yes, it's okay. You were right. I'm in Portland, Oregon. I promise I will KTSS because I'm sure you guys have a ton to get through. First and foremost, I just want to give the biggest round of applause for Emmy. Oh, Lord, I can't read. Sorry. I feel like fucking Baratheon now, y'all. The biggest round of applause for Emma Darcy's performance. They killed this shit on this episode. From Rhaenyra's birth scene to the funeral, to the wartime decision-making and sending her babies off alone, and finally to learning about baby Lukey. I
Yeah.
felt all of it.
I know.
What say you, Sister J? Does Emma get an Emmy?
Yes, she does.
I'm not going to speak on that tragic dragon scene since I'm sure all bases will be covered. I did love seeing the graphics, though. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, I'm curious to hear everyone's thoughts on Daemon's abusive-ass outburst where he choked Rhaenyra. What do you think that was about? And I wonder how that will change their relationship. Well, we've talked about it ad nauseum.
And it won't change it.
It hasn't changed. I don't think it will.
And it won't. No.
It might even happen again.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. I absolutely loved this episode and this first season, and watching it with the nation makes it even better. 2024 is too far. Mahalo, as always, Jenna.
Thank you, Jenna.
Thank you, Jenna.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Mahalo.
Yes. Mahalo.
I don't think it's going to change his relationship with her at all. Because they have wanted each other for years and years and years. You know, even that first episode, you could tell that they had affection for one another.
Yeah.
So
He
it's not going to change.
had. I don't think she even thought that way until he did.
Well, it's not going to change it.
No, I don't think so either. All right. Our next feedback is from Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Subject line is hot D feedback. Fuck the greens. I back the blacks. Hello, sisters. Thank you, Jeff. No, I'm just kidding. Hello, sisters and nation. I tried liking the greens, but the only good one is Helena. The rest of them need to get burnt. 1. How are you going to be a lord of a great house and not know how to read?
Yeah, yeah.
You're just going to trust your maester and court for everything? See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
2. Aemond's eye looks good with that sapphire, but fuck him. 3. I felt so bad for Luke and Arax. That little dragon was scared out of its mind. But Grandma Vagar was too through when it spat flames at it.
Grandma.
Yeah.
4. Seeing Aemond and Luke lose control of their dragons and the fact that this show is hammering down the dragon bonding thing makes it even more impressive that Daenerys was able to bond with and somewhat control 3 dragons.
3.
Yes.
I don't think there has ever been anyone that was able to bond with more than 1 dragon in their lifetime, let alone 3 at the same time. Oh, that's a good add.
See, that answers our question about Daemon.
Yeah.
But
Daenerys
Daemon
had 3.
Yeah, but David just bonded with that old one.
Yep.
So he's got 2.
Yep.
The thing about Daenerys, this is the part that we were talking about, I think, more on Zombie Sky's podcast about the magical part. That's the part that I want to come back because Daenerys was obviously magical because those were petrified dragon eggs. And she got those little suckers to hatch.
And not only that, but she didn't burn up in the fire.
She didn't burn.
Yeah.
Right. Because dragons don't burn. So that's the part of Game of Thrones that I want them to bring to this show. Like some of the magical aspects of it that can't be explained logically, that just are. Yeah. Because that's what kind of makes it fun too. So I'm hoping that in season 2 they add some more of that.
But obviously, You can, because Daemon obviously bonded with that dragon.
Yeah.
And he also has Caraxes. So
yeah,
that's 2 right there. And I have a feeling that if Daemon could find them other wild ones, he'd be doing them too.
Well, there's supposedly 2
he
of
may.
them.
Yeah.
I mean, really?
They're out there.
I
You
wonder
know?
how Caraxes will feel about it, though.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
If he's
That's a
riding on
good
another
question.
dragon, will
Like, do
Caraxes be
dragons
mad?
get jealous?
Well,
Yeah.
we know they get irritated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kinda got
Yeah.
irritated. with the little whippers.
They got feelings too.
fire.
Right.
Yeah, they got
They
feelings
do.
too.
And Caraxes, I still think, has the longest neck out of all of the dragons we've seen.
Oh, he is
The neck
huge.
is so
Yeah.
long to me.
Yeah.
But his tail is too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And he bow-legged. remember?
Megan's tail is long, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. I don't think there has ever been anyone that has been able to bond with more than one dragon in their lifetime, let alone 3 at the same time. Well, that's it for me. See you all in 2024 for season 2. Sir Jeff Grimes of House Arax. Oh,
Aw.
Thank you, Jeff.
Your house is gone, baby.
Yeah, your house is gone,
New
baby.
house.
P.S. Oh, wait, he has a
okay.
P.S. Since Sister K asked last week about my cats, here is a picture. Both are pandemic kitties bought after my 18-year-old cat died early 2020, named
Aw.
Tumsy and Dax. Oh. I'll send that to y'all so you can
Okay,
see it.
yeah, send it.
That's so cute.
Oh, send it to us.
I'll send
I
it to
love
y'all.
cats.
Remind me afterwards because I
Okay.
may forget.
Okay.
You know, I get
All right.
memory.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Jeff.
Jeff.
I love seeing kitty pictures.
Man, 18 years. That's a long
Yeah.
That's a long
time.
time
Yeah.
to have a cat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless her. Okay, y'all. This is our very last email.
Uh-oh.
Very last one. And this one is from Jess.
Hey, Jess.
Jess.
Hey, Jess.
And subject line is Dragons season finale. Hey, ladies and family. It's Jess, and I can't believe we're at the finale. There was so many parts that stood out to me, but no worries. I'm only mentioning one in the spirit of KTSS. Smiley face. Rhaenyra's face when Daemon gave her the terrible news about Luke was chilling. That mess woke the dragon within her. And all I could hear in my head at that point was that song that says, light 'em up, up, light 'em up, up.
Yeah.
You guys probably think I come up with the strangest associations with a laughy emoji.
No, that's
I don't
it.
know what that song is. I don't know.
I don't know that song.
I truly enjoyed this show and loved having the sisters break it down each week. And participating in the feedback has been so fun. Why did I wait so long to join in? Yeah. Why did ya? We only cuss out a few people a season, so the odds were
We
in
were
your
good
favor.
this season.
We were good.
For sure.
I was
Really
real
good.
restrained.
Yeah, we were close a couple times.
Because, I'll cuss a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Thank you, lovely ladies, for all the hard work and big laughs. Can't wait for season 2. Take care, everyone. Jess from South Carolina.
Thank you, Jess.
Thank you, Jess.
Take care too, Jess.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, man.
And one more thing I think we need to do before we end the podcast is we need to give a shout out to some of our new patrons.
Yeah.
That have found us. Sister LM, which one of y'all?
Yeah. So welcome to our Patreon to Jasmine.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you,
Welcome.
Jasmine. And then we also have Carla from Canada.
Woo! Thank you, Carla.
Thank you, Carla.
Neighbor.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, she's a neighbor to you.
Neighbor.
Well, depending on what side of Canada she's on.
Yes, it does depend on
what part.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. But you guys are so far up north. Yeah, she close to y'all.
Yeah, she is.
Y'all might as well
Or just the
didn't you
Detroit
say you
River
could just
away.
like go across the river
right
and
across
cross
the
Canada?
bridge.
LM's really close.
15, 20 minutes. I'm in Canada.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be over there all the time eating. I would. I'd be like, where's the poutine at?
poutine?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
That don't even look good.
No.
It is good.
You know what?
though.
I said that too when I was there, and then I
But
then
it
I
is.
had a taste of it, and I was like, "Oh shit! I should have been eating this all along." So good.
It is good.
Thank y'all so much for joining Patreon. We
Yes.
appreciate it.
Thank
We hope
you.
that you guys love the content that we have over there.
Oh,
For
there's a
those of-
buttload.
Okay, tell them. For those
Yeah.
of y'all who do not know,
Buttload of content.
And the best part is you get House of the Dragon
early.
2
Yes.
days early.
Yes.
Yes, you
Well,
do.
not only that, but some other stuff too.
All the podcasts.
All of our
All the
podcasts.
And for those of you that actually are at the top tier, you get all our little swag that you see us wearing.
Yes.
Plus some other
Wearing,
swag
drinking,
that we don't make
all of
available nowhere but the Patreon.
But the
Yes.
Patreon. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's a lot of fun to curate every.
Yeah.
Yes. Every
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very
Swag
fun.
bags. That's what we
Swag
call it.
bag.
Very fun. So for those of y'all who don't know, head on over to patreon.com/SistahSpeak to find out what we have going on. Join us. We would love to have you.
Yes.
So this is it, y'all. Our last
is it.
episode of the season. We will be back for season 2. I know. Where's the crying
sad.
jaw, Sister
I'm
J?
gonna miss y'all.
I'm not doing it.
Come on.
Come on, Jay. You
One
can
more
do
time
you
for
can
the
do this
season.
hand gesture.
Do it for the realm.
No, I wanted her to do the crying jaw.
Oh no. What she call it? The conglomerate or what did she
The
call it?
Sister
Jenny?
Speak conglomerate.
Conglomerate.
Yeah, that's what we are.
Yes, I love it.
Okay, come on, Jay. You have to do it. Please.
She being stubborn tonight.
Being shy.
Yes.
I don't have to do shit.
Shy.
Oh, here we go. Okay, it's late, y'all. We got
Time
to
to
go.
wrap this
Yeah.
shit up.
It's
getting
time to
hangry.
wrap it up. So for those of y'all who want to find us, stay tuned. Go to SistahSpeakProductions.com. That's where we have listed all of the places or all the shows that we'll be doing. You can also find us on YouTube, youtube.com/SistahSpeakProductions, and definitely like and subscribe so you can be in the know whenever we have another. We might have an episode. We might have bonus content. We might have just something funny that happened during our recording. We put all kind of stuff out there on YouTube. We have a Facebook group, facebook.com and Sistah Speak Podcast. And then we also have a private group, Sistah Speak Nation, where we talk with other family members about all kinds of things there. It's a lot of fun. Of course, we're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're everywhere you can find podcasts. So definitely check us out. All right.
And stay tuned for whatever else we'll come up with.
Yes. And again, check us out one more time talking about House of the Dragon on Dark Loops Productions. Dragons in the House podcast, which will be out probably sometime early next week.
Yeah.
Probably.
And that's on YouTube. YouTube.com/Dark Loops Productions. Ooh, my brain is late.
You got it.
All right, y'all. It has been so fun. Thank you, sisters, and thank y'all, family, for joining us.
Thank you, sisters.
It has been awesome. Awesome. That is it for now. I am Sister K.
I'm Sister J.
I am Rhaenyra's ponytail.
No, don't do that again.
And I'm Sister A.
See y'all next time. Bye.
Till next time.
I'm off to find one of them painted tables.
Yes.
Fuck them greens. We out.
na na na